nation get loud. Clint Kubiak here, now we changing the route. From the peaks to the passion, yeah, we bringing that fire. Raiders back to relevance, taking it higher. This ain't nostalgia, this a brand new page. Young blood, fresh hunger, let them step on the stage. Bring the trench monsters, bring the hands, bring the speed, bring the kind of draft picks every roster gon' need. We ain't here just hoping, man, we building the spine. Every selection gotta fit the design. Smart with aggression, calculated and cold. Put some future in the black, put some hunger in the gold. Podcast live, in the chat going crazy. Everybody breaking down who can really come save us. But it ain't about saviors, it's about setting the tone. Bringing them Raiders, and let the culture be known. That mystique, that menace, that outlaw pride, that silver and black pressure they can't deny. From Vegas to the globe, hit a warning shot ring. If this class hit right, watch the whole thing swing. Yeah, this that draft night thunder. It's that we back hunger. This that realign, rebuild, reload, just win, baby, that's the code. Raiders allegiance, live on the air. Draft night pressure, we was built for the glad. New era coming, yeah, the whole league better know. Silver and black back, and we stepping on throats. Put the league on notice, hear the nation get loud. Clint Kubiak here, now we changing the route. From the picks to the passion, yo, we bringing that fire. Raiders back to relevance, taking it higher. 2026 NFL Draft Live. Raiders allegiance, new era, new energy. Silver and black on the rise. League been won. Yeah. Raiders allegiance. Live on draft night. Silver and black, we back. 2026. New era. Let's go! Raiders allegiance, live on the air. Draft night pressure, we was built for the glare. New era coming, yeah, the whole league better know. Silver and black back, and we stepping on throats. Put the league on notice, hear the nation get loud. Clint Kubiak here, now we changing the route. From the picks to the passion, yeah, we bringing that fire. Raiders back to relevance, taking it higher. Live from the pie, yeah, the temperature up. Whole nation tapped in, put the shield in the front. Las Vegas lights, but it feel like war. Every pick means something, we ain't missing no more. This the reset, this the comeback code. Old flame spark, now the whole thing glow. New head coach with a plan that stick. Clint Kubiak building something sharp. Legit, need that toughness, need that speed, need that grit, need them dogs in the draft that was born for this. Not just names, we need tone setters too. Bring the edge back home, let the world feel the truth. From the first round buzz to the late round steal, we looking for the ones that can change how it feel. No fear in the room, got the nation on go. Silver and black rising, let the whole league know. Raiders allegiance, live on the air. Draft night pressure, we was built for the glare. New era coming, yeah, the whole league better know. Silver and black back, and we stepping on throats. Put the league on notice, hear the nation get loud. Clint Kubiak here, now we changing the route. From the peaks to the passion, yeah, we bringing that fire. Raiders back to relevance, taking it higher. This ain't nostalgia, this a brand new page. Young blood, fresh hunger, let them step on the stage. Bring the trench monsters, bring the hands, bring the speed, bring the kind of draft picks every roster gon' need. We ain't here just hoping, man, we building the spine. Every selection gotta fit the design. Smart with aggression, calculated and cold. Put some future in the black, put some hunger in the gold. Podcast live, in the chat going crazy. Everybody breaking down who can really come save us. But it ain't about saviors, it's about setting the tone. Bringing them Raiders, and let the culture be known. That mystique, that menace, that outlaw pride, that silver and black pressure they can't deny. From Vegas to the globe, hit a warning shot ring. If this class hit right, watch the whole thing swing. Yeah, this that draft night thunder. It's that we back hunger. This that realign, rebuild, reload, just win, baby, that's the code. Raiders allegiance, live on the air. Draft night pressure, we was built for the glad. New era coming, yeah, the whole league better know. Silver and black back, and we stepping on throats. Put the league on notice, hear the nation get loud. Clint Kubiak here, now we changing the route. From the
Tonight in Pittsburgh, the future of the NFL is on the clock. But for Raider Nation, this is bigger than a draft. This is the beginning of a new era, a new standard, a new wave of silver and black dominance. The league has been warned before, and now the the Raiders are ready to rise again. Built on attitude, built on swagger, built to make the rest of the NFL feel fear. From Pittsburgh to Las Vegas, all eyes are on the Shield. Because when the silver and black get it right, the whole league trembles. Welcome to the Raiders Allegiance 2026 NFL Draft Live.
Welcome to the motherfucking 2026 NFL Draft, Day 1, Round 1. Man, we've been waiting on this for so long, so long. And guess what? It's finally here, man. We get to make our pick. Is it Fernando Mendoza? Is it Ty Simpson? Is it Tupac Shakur? I don't know. He in Cuba somewhere smoking a stogie, but when they find him, he's going to drop a new album. But with that being said, man, welcome y'all to the Raiders Allegiance 2026 NFL Draft Live with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, man. We've been waiting for this day. It's like Christmas in April. We get to open our gifts of brand new players that can come in and help this team, man. Yeah, y'all jump in the chat, man. Those that's on Instagram, come over here on YouTube and jump in the chat, man. I got a poll going. Do the Raiders trade back up to get back into round 1? Yes or no? Simple question. Do you believe the Raiders will trade up? And I know the intelligent answer would be we gotta wait and see how the draft falls. Because if somebody gets pushed down to where the Raiders have them within reach by trading up, and they really want them, they'll do it. They'll do it. But my thing is this: by hearing what Spy Tech says, Kubiak says, if they can get more picks, they will. And I told you guys yesterday, this is the kind of draft that there's really no franchise type of player that makes it where you want to build around him. You know what I mean? Like Mendoza is the only main quarterback to me in this draft. You got other guys that's in this draft as well. Maybe some of them will pan out. But as far as pre-notion, before you have hindsight, right now is the pre-notion is we know Mendoza is him. National champion, Heisman Trophy winner, 6'5", 236 pounds, very intellectual, can obtain information. It's a lot that goes into him. Back shoulder fade, good arm. People think his arm ain't good, but go watch his workout on pro day. He damn near threw a 70-yard pass. I say it's around 65. 65 is good, bruh. You throwing 65 yards, bruh, you got an arm. You got an arm, and he got bulk on him. He done added more muscle. We see the more mass that's added to his frame. There's a lot with Mendoza that I like. And I like the fact that it's not just him that we got to focus on. What's around him? Who's around him to make him great? You know what I mean? And we got those guys in line to make him great. So this is the thing. I'm ready. I'm ready for the new era of these Las Vegas Raiders. I'm ready to stop having to wonder when we will get our franchise quarterback. I'm tired of waiting for when we're going to get the right head coach. I'm tired of waiting, period. And I know we all are. You know what I mean? But now is the day where we start a new era of dominance. This is what the league does not like. This is how we slap the league in their face. Remember I told you yesterday, I said they're trying to get Mendoza to be there so the commissioner can come out there and not look stupid and hand out the number 1 jersey to the first draft pick. They sent Peyton Manning to beg. Okay, I don't know if it's begging, but we're going to say begging. We're going to put extras on this shit. To beg for Mendoza to please come to the draft. They sent Peyton Manning to go talk to Mendoza and beg him to come to the draft. Fuck the NFL. All the shit you put Raiders through all these decades, and it don't stop when Al Davis was taking on the league and suing y'all punk asses. When made us get rid of John Gruden on some shit that happened 10 years ago in an email that your email is your email, just to get the attention away from the owner from the Washington Redskins at the time. What? We got to cater to you? We got to cater to the motherfuckers that made it hard on us. The same people that was saying that we got too many people in the Hall of Fame. So we shouldn't allow those that belong in there to get in there. That's why Plunkett's still waiting. Come on, bruh. Come on. We got to wait until our greats die for them to go ahead and acknowledge them. The league ain't shit. It's a money grab. That's why it costs more now on all these platforms to have every NFL game to watch them. I don't want to watch every NFL game. That's why I don't know who's on the Giants and I don't know who's on the Browns and who's on the Ravens and I don't know. Why? Because I'm not watching all that shit. I'm watching the Raiders. I'm watching the Raiders. I'm waiting for that day for the Raiders to go ahead and say, you know what? Enough is enough. We about to slap the shit out y'all. And it's coming. It's coming. This is the thing that the league... I know people say, oh, the football ain't great until the Raiders are winning. Stop lying. If you ain't a Raider fan, stop the fuck lying. You don't want the Raiders to win. Because you know if we start winning, we in your ass. Pause. We in your ass like an enema. All that shit y'all was talking all these years since 2002 losing the Super Bowl to Tampa Bay. Y'all been running y'all traps like this. Y'all been gossiping like TMZ. But now it comes to a point where now we finally get to have a situation of getting a franchise quarterback with the right coach, the right offensive line coach, the right ownership. And now is you want to say Ty Simpson's better. You trying to deter us from getting Mendoza. Now, I know there's some Raider fans that don't like Mendoza. That's fine. Keep that same energy. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Keep that same energy. I know what a good athlete looks like. I know a guy that's dedicated and has the attributes. See, we look at Tim Tebow. Tebow had the drive. He had the want to be great, but he didn't have the intangibles to be great. His accuracy was not there. We all seen this. Terrell Pryor, same thing. Bro, we know you want to be a great quarterback, but you're not. No matter how much you try to will it, it's just that's not what you're here for. Then when he switched to wide receiver, he was dominant. Should have did that out the gate. I look at Mendoza. I listen to him, his character, his personality. I look at the measurables that God gave him that he had nothing to do with. Mendoza had nothing to do with being 6'5" and 236. Nothing. And this is how you know that the haters really don't want Mendoza to be the Raiders quarterback. I got a Kansas City fan that does shorts, and he says he hates it. Why? Because he knows what Mendoza's going to be with the right people around him. And they went and got Clint Kubiak. Every quarterback Clint Kubiak had as an offensive coordinator was successful. Statistically, individually. Not as a team, just individually. Because we know it takes a team and a 53 on a roster. This ain't the NBA. This ain't baseball. This ain't hockey. There's 53, and everybody has a side of the ball to play. Unlike any other sport, soccer, you can whatever. You play defense and offense on all those sports. There is no sport like football. You got one job, be good at it, or we're gonna find your replacement. So I'm looking at Mendoza. I'm trying to find out what it is that Mendoza is not appealing to people that's within the nation. And then I hear other content creators, oh, I'm not impressed. The fuck you not impressed for? Indiana won the national championship in football. That's not, oh, it was the head coach. Then why they didn't win it last year? Why? Why did it take for Mendoza to transfer from Cal to go to Indiana to take them undefeated against some of the greatest teams, but you're not impressed? Well, I'm not impressed with you being unimpressed. Let's keep it a buck. I'm not impressed with you being not impressed. Because I think the hate is so real that you find any means to hate on a player. And this is an example. They hate. This is the only thing I'm hearing why they hate Mendoza. He never took a snap under center. Are you fucking serious? You hate Mendoza because he didn't take a snap under center? Like he can't learn that? What if he came out of high school where he didn't take a shotgun snap? Would you be concerned if, oh, he's going from under center to shotgun? I don't think he can do that. I don't hear that. I don't hear that argument. Where's that argument? Oh, because to me it's more difficult taking snap in shotgun than it is under center. The center can snap it over your head. The center can snap it into his ass and not get it to you. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in shotgun. But why we ain't concerned with people going from under center where it's simple, the ball's right there. You just put the top of your hand against his chode. You know what I mean? Get the ball, and then you can drop back. But you don't say, oh, well, he's been under center all his career. Let's see what he does in shotgun. Where's that argument? Where's that argument? You can't tell me shotgun is easier than under center. When you're under center, the ball's only 2 inches away from going into your hands. Away in shotgun, you got to rely on that center to be able to direct that ball straight to you. Not over your head, not to your left, not to your right, not into the ground, not against his ass. Straight to you. But we're not concerned with that. So that just lets me know the hate is real. They don't want the Raiders to have Fernando because they know what kind of mentality Fernando has. He's going to allow you to mold him into being great because he wants to be great. You got Kirk Cousins, Tom Brady, Kurt Warner. These are all guys he's done dealt with. He done dealt with. To be great. Not just because I can. Because he wants to be great. Did Jamarcus want to be great? And then we look at Derek Carr. I talk about Derek Carr. Derek Carr wanted to be great, but Derek Carr wasn't 6'5" and 236 either. See, it's got to be an equal balance. It's got to be a level to this. There's things God gives you, and there's things that you create. God created you. You got to create being great. I can give it to you, but what you going to do with it? I can give it to you, but what? Shout out to J.O. Felony San Diego. You feel me? Said it best. I can give it to you, but what are you going to do with it? I can give you 6'5" and 236 and be mobile at that size. What are you going to do with it? It's on you. It's on Mendoza. If we draft Mendoza #1 overall, it's on Mendoza. If Mendoza fails, it's on Mendoza. If Mendoza succeeds, it is on Mendoza. He has everything at his beck and call to make him great. You got a 6-time Super Bowl champion. Oh, 7, my bad, huh? I forgot 7 with Tampa Bay. They thought he can only win Super Bowls under Bill Belichick, but once he left, he did the same thing again. My bad. You got Kirk Cousins, a veteran. And Kirk Cousins deservedly will win this and be the starting quarterback. Because what I'm seeing, and like Derek Carr said on The Rush, the Raiders are trying to win now. But they're doing it the right way. You're not sacrificing your draft picks to build for the future just to win now. That's what Pete Carroll did. We traded for Cody Pickett, bruh. We traded for Geno Smith. We were trading for players. Who did we trade for already and lose a draft pick? Now, I know y'all going to talk about dude that we got from Buffalo. We traded for Buffalo. We swapped draft picks. We still got 10. And to those that saying we got 11, we got 10. Just to correct y'all. It ain't no big thing, though. Don't trip. You don't have to send me no super chat. But I'm just telling y'all. 10 draft picks. I think we're going to have 12. Second round pick is getting traded back. I'm just telling you, the way this draft is looking, I'm looking at it from the outside looking in, this draft is not dynamic as far as second round goes. There's a bunch of guys that's equal. This is not a draft where you're going to go in there and find a franchise-changing player. It's not even Mendoza. And I'm going to tell y'all, see, this is where y'all get it wrong. Mendoza's not a franchise-changing quarterback. I'm telling you that now. Why? Because he just does not have all of everything to put him on that other level. The only reason why Jaden Daniels was so dynamic for Washington is because dual threat. His ability of tucking it and run was tremendous. We know Mendoza doesn't have that. He's not running a 4.340. But you know what he has that's better than, and then I'll say this, that's better than Jaden Daniels? Between the ears. Not saying Jaden Daniels is dumb. Don't get it twisted. Don't say, oh, Lunatic said he. No, I'm not saying he's dumb. But there's levels of intelligence. And I think Mendoza's intelligence, his quickness to observe, react, and adjust is abnormal. It's not normal. That's why Ivy Leagues were trying to get him to come there. When Ivy Leagues come after you, it ain't because you can dunk a basketball. It ain't because you can score a touchdown. It's what's between your ears. That's what Ivy Leagues come after. Intellectuals. Mendoza is one of those. And he just happens to have the physical stature to be successful in the pocket as a quarterback. You got Clint Kubiak. Everywhere Clint Kubiak was at as an offensive coordinator, that quarterback was on top of his shit. Go look at the stats. I did a breakdown. Derek Carr, Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins did the best in all of them. The worst out of the three was Sam Darnold, but Sam Darnold's the only one with a Super Bowl. Derek Carr was on his way to having a great year. Single-digit interceptions is all I ask for a pro quarterback in 17 games. Single digits. Don't go over 9. Double-digit, Carr was on his way until he got injured with Clint Kubiak there. Clint Kubiak knows what he's doing with quarterbacks. That's a fact. Then you go get you, what are the things that can make a quarterback successful? This is another thing we got to look at. It's not, there's things that Mendoza can't control, such as the offensive line. Dennison. Weapons I go to. Brock Bowers. Michael Mayer. Genty out the backfield. Connor Hayward. Connor Hayward. Fullback we got from Pittsburgh. There's guys that we got that will alleviate the pressure from you. What they say about if a quarterback is getting pressured, it's checkdowns. Everybody want to clown on checkdowns. I'll nick and cut your ass all the way for a touchdown. I'll nick and cut your ass all the way down the field give me 5 yards every play. Every 2 is a first down. I will nick and cut your ass all the way to the end zone. So what if he checks down? Guess who's he checking down to? Usually you check down to who? Your tight end? Who's our tight end? Brock Bowers. I'm just saying. Brock Bowers is our tight end. Usually you check down to your tight end over the middle. Who's there? Brock Bowers. Are you not confident in Brock Bowers catching that ball? Are you? And I can pretty much say that we're going wide receiver in the draft. Why would you bring in 7, 8 different wide receivers for your top 30? You only are allowed 30 players. Now, I know we only got 7 draft picks, but 10 draft picks, 7 rounds. But we brought in 30. See, there's a lot of things that we bring in. Every time somebody comes in as a visit, don't mean the Raiders are going to select him. Come on now, there's a game to be played. It's a chess game right now against other organizations. If we make you think we like this guy and make you draft him ahead of us, guess who's going to be there for us to pick? The one we wanted. The one we wanted. Or if we wanted information about guys on your team that we have interest in, but we're not telling you, we're like, well, how was it going up against, like if I'm talking to an offensive wide receiver, how was it going up against the cornerback from this school when you played them, or when you went up against this quarterback of your team in practice? Because that might be who we have our eye on, is that cornerback. We want inside information. I don't think the Raiders can lose in this draft. There's so much good talent in this draft. It's ridiculous. I'm not saying great. I'm saying good. And good is the kind of players that you can come and bring in and they fit your system exactly to a T. To a T. Not a timeout, but a T. The letter T. They fit your system. They make your system that much better with all the other 10 guys that's out there with you. There's a certain safety out there we're going to get that's going to fit what we're doing. There's a linebacker we're going to get that fits what we're doing, that fits with the guys we already have. There's an edge. There's a defensive tackle. There's a wide receiver. There are guys out there that are not good right now, as we see right now, are not elite, but can come in here and add to what we're trying to build. Can they become elite? Sure. And it might be the system that makes them look elite. That's the whole thing. We're looking for fit. I told people years ago, I don't care about the name on the jersey. The only thing I care about is, can you give us production on the field? Can you produce? And that's exactly what this draft has, is a lot of guys that can produce within your system. There's no shock and awe and bright lights, big city, big stage type of players that be like, oh, he's generational. No, he's not. He doesn't have to be. I know a lot of like for instance, let's name the generational players that never won a Super Bowl. And I'll start off with who? Who do you think is generational that never won a Super Bowl because he didn't have the things around him? Okay, I'll start. Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders. We'll start with that. How many Super Bowls he got? Okay, let's do another one. Generational player, Randy Moss. How many Super Bowls he got? I wait. We got time. We got the draft today, boy. What time is it? 4:58. I'm ready to hear the Raiders, and then we're going to watch the draft and see, do the Raiders jump back in the first round and get another player? But I don't see no players that's worth jumping into the first round for. You got a gang of teams trading back. Seattle is at 32. They want to trade back. Come on. You got the last pick of the first round, and you want to trade back. You got some holes, but you still got 32, though. So out of the whole draft, you have a pick of one of the top 32 players in the draft. You want to trade back. Arizona wants to trade back. There's more than one team that wants to trade back that's in the top 15 of the draft. Why is that? Because this draft is so evenly. You can get good quality players at the same position you looked at 15, probably back at 25, 26, 27. That's why I said the 50s or the 36th pick that the Raiders have in the second round, I believe is going to we're going to trade back. We're going to trade back. Why? Because the second round is going to be value to a lot of these teams that's trading back. Teams in the first round that's trading back, they're going to look and say, we can get the same value in the second round. And that's exactly what's going to happen. The Raiders are sitting there at 36. I got two teams on the monitor that I'm looking at that we could target. The first team should be the Houston Texans. Target them first. I want their 38th pick, and I want their bottom of the second round pick at 59. I want the Texans 38 and 59th pick for the 36th pick. Hopefully, the Texans want to jump over the Giants, who's at 37, for a player that both teams, Giants and Texans, covet the most. We're at 36. Leapfrog. Let's play leapfrog. Come get this 36th pick, but we want both of your second-round picks. The only two teams that got 2 second-round picks is the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. The route I want to take is at 36, trade it to the Texans for 38 and 59. Then when it comes to 38, where we got the Texans' 38th pick, Bears, what's up? Bears only got 57 and 60. 57 and 60 is what the Bears have. They don't have a higher second round pick. But if the value of the first round falls into the second, guess what 38 be? We're only two picks behind 36. 38 becomes valuable. Bears, come get it. We want your 2 second-round picks. We want your 57 and your 60th. You can have 38. Now we have 3 second-round picks by those 2 trade backs. We got 57, 59, and 60. 57, 59, and 60. 3 picks: safety, running back, and wide receiver. Why not? But I wouldn't do running back that early. I'd do running back in the 4th round. They're gonna be there. That's how equal the running back field is. Like 4th round, I can get me a compliment to Genty. I'm not looking for a starting running back. I'm looking for a compliment. Somebody that can complement Genty in the run game. I want Genty between 20, 25 carries and the complement about 10. But also could be implemented in the pass game by coming out of the backfield and has experience with receiving in a system like that. And they got backs out there that can do that. I want a tight end later. I know we need about 4 tight ends. We got 3 right now. Why 4? If you're going 12 and 13 personnel, picture this. You only got 3 tight ends, right? We're going 13 personnel. 3 tight ends, 1 running back. What if one of your tight ends get hurt? We can't do 13 no more? You got to find somebody in free agency on the street to go sign, try to claim somebody off of somebody's, and we're going to talk about claiming too. Claiming somebody off a practice squad to add them to your roster? Or how about you draft one that's not really qualified to be a starter or a second string, but someone you can use, and I got a perfect tight end that you can use that's also able to play special teams, tight end, not just that, fullback. We only got 1 fullback. Connor Hayward is the only fullback we got from Pittsburgh. What if he goes down? We're not going to use a fullback no more because we don't have none? You get somebody that can play that spot too. There's a guy, go watch the mock draft. Go check out the last episode we did, man. But I'm covering all that shit. But, man, we about to get into it raw and uncut. Let's get ready, boy. It's the 2020. I got to do the intro again. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this shit. Let's go.
Tonight in Pittsburgh, the future of the NFL is on the clock. But for Raider Nation, this is bigger than a draft. This is the beginning of a new era, a new standard, a new wave of silver and black dominance. The league has been warned before, and now the Raiders are ready to rise again. Built on attitude, built on swagger, built to make the rest of the NFL feel fear. From Pittsburgh to Las Vegas, all eyes are on the Shield. Because when the silver and black get it right, the whole league trembles. Welcome to the Raiders Allegiance 2026 NFL Draft Live.
We're here, y'all. Let's get this shit cracking. We already know what it's going to be. I'm waiting for the pick. Y'all hold still real quick. I'm about to go run and go do something real quick. But y'all get it within the chat. Matter of fact, I need to get to the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got Showcase Rule in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Let's go. Let's go.
You ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Oh, shit. Lobby One in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's
You
go.
ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
We got Raider Red Peaches in the building, man. We locking it down, man. Shout out to everybody that's here on Instagram, that's here on Twitter X. No, yeah, X, formerly known as Twitter. That should be confusing. That's on Facebook, on our Facebook page. Shout out to y'all, man, for pulling up, man. We're going to have fun doing this shit today. Showcase Rule's birthday was this past couple of days ago. Hey, shout out to you, my brother. I don't know if I'm going to go to the draft party. I might try to tomorrow. I'll let you know, though. I got your number. I got your information, bruh. Hey, just keep enjoying yourself. Don't get in no trouble, bruh. That's all I'm asking you. Don't get in no trouble, because there going to be some slick talkers out there that's going to test you, and you don't need to get them that boo-bop. You know what I mean? Hey, hey, sometimes you got to just Kick back, man. Just kick back, man. But just having fun and enjoy yourself, man, for real. We got a Raider Goon in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Yes, and man, it's going down. Yes, it's going down, boy. Ah! I gotta get it out. Hold on, y'all. Don't be scared. Ah! It's draft. Let's go. Let's go. Ha ha ha. Lovey won. Let's go. Raider Goon. Let's go. Peaches. Let's go. Man, we in this bitch, man. Let's go. Mike G, man, salute to you, man. Gotta give it out.
Ready for this?
You.
We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
It's crazy because that last shout that I did, I think I skeeted on myself, bro. Either that or when I hit the lotion, I didn't get it in my hand, but we'll see. I ain't gonna try to sniff it or taste it. Yeah, that's nasty. Some of y'all, y'all nasty. Let's go, man. Let's go. We got Raiders in the building, man. Raider Goon in the building. Let's go.
We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
Apocalypse now. Hey, let's go, bro. Hey, shout out to you, man. Destiny, hey, Destiny woke up today and said, it's time. It's time. I want payback for 42 years worth of shit talk. Let's go. Hey, I'm right there with you, bruh. Hey, that's why the league and the haters don't want to see us do good. They don't want us to get Fernando. That's how you know Fernando's going to be good for us. Because they don't want us to get him. They ain't going to want us to get him. They hating. We on the clock, baby. We on the clock. Let's go.
Right now.
Hold on. I'm watching chat sports too.
Over the next 3-4 hours on today, we will cover draft as best as we possibly can here. Right, we're gonna celebrate.
Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to the world, man. We all eyes on us. Let's go.
Give me someone 5.
All right, I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go pee. Hey, Pinky gotta go pee, nigga.
They're showing him hold up the Heisman Trophy. They're showing him his 3rd down and goal read against Penn State and an unbelievable throw to Omar Cooper Jr. You're probably going to see the highlight of him in the national championship game. 4th down and 5. He makes the smart decisions. He does what is necessary to win. He is the definition of a franchise quarterback, and soon, very, very soon, he is going to be the pick. We, the Raiders, have 5 minutes and 10 seconds to make this pick. I mean, again, like I would too. You let the time, you enjoy the moment, and you absolutely, positively enjoy it for everybody. Not just the Raiders, but to everybody that's watching the show, to the 6,000 fans. I hope y'all are ready to get your drinking pants on. I hope all of y'all out there are ready to turn this thing into an Oakland tailgate, because I know how dedicated Raider Nation is, and I know how much we deserve this. The Raiders are dapping up some people right now. Clint Kubiak, oh my goodness, I love that draft room. Love it, love it,
Come on,
love
man.
it. Oh, I am itching. Oh my goodness, I am itching at the bit. See, so they've already had the phone call, I would say, with Fernando, and I only say that because they keep showing him over and over and over again. I mean,
We also have Fernando Mendoza shirts, $10 off while we're on the clock. Because we are still on the clock. Just under 4 minutes.
/Mendoza.
I've been spamming the chat with the link.
I want to see where
Not right now.
That
I'll
Mendoza
wait.
has himself.
I want to see where
Let's go, man. We still waiting on this shit, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Let's go. It's in. The pick is in. Let's go. Give me that ace 5. Let's go. 15. Let's go. All right, hold on, y'all.
Oh my God, the pick is in. They're right now comparing him to Drew Bledsoe, who Tom Brady learned under. The pick is in. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to turn this thing up to a whole nother level? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Are y'all ready? Because, oh man, I want to see them make the pick. I want to see them make the pick. I'm ready. Give me some 15s. Give me some 15s. Give me some 15s down below. It's been a long, long journey for Raider Nation. I'm going to remember this moment with all of y'all. I said I wouldn't get very emotional, but we're going to get pretty emotional today on the Raiders Report. Roger Goodell is walking up to the podium right now, and the pick is in. With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza. He just put the Raiders hat on.
Let's go.
He's dapping up his family.
It's Mendoza. Let's go. It's Mendoza. Let's go. Salute. We got our franchise quarterback. Now let's see how the rest of this draft falls to us. Let's watch this shit.
Everyone out there, we deserve the #1 pick. I'm excited to see what he's going to be able.
We ready. We ready. Ah, shit. Oh, we about to celebrate. Let's go.
Raiders allegiance, new
Hey,
era.
we got our franchise. New era, new energy. Let's go.
League been won.
Damn. We knew it was going to happen, though. Let's see.
Yeah. Raiders allegiance. Live on draft night. Silver and black, we back.
Shout out to everybody, man. Let me see in the chat, man, how y'all feel about Mendoza. It's official. I know some people was hoping we was going to trade back. I don't think nobody had that price tag to be able to give us what we wanted if you really want us to move away from Mendoza at #1 overall. They didn't have it. We want 10 first-round picks. Show me a team that had that shit.
Raiders back to relevance, taking it higher. Live from the pie, yeah, the temperature up. Whole nation tapped in, put the shield in the front. Las Vegas lights, but it feel like war. Every pick means something, we ain't missing no more. This the reset.
Yes, sir, man. We got our guy. Man, it's going down, man. Hey, without further, let's do a nice little breakdown of his pro day, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Silver and black. Back in the spotlight. Las Vegas. Stand up. Raider Nation. This our time. Fernando Mendoza. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah. The NFL better feel that sound. Yeah. Raider Nation finna shut it down. Yeah. Fernando came to take that crown. Yeah. Silver and black, yeah, we run this thing. Yeah. Back on top, yeah, the nation gon' rise. You can see that fire all in our eyes. What's ours, we taking it back with pride. Raiders back, let the whole league hide. They done woke up a beast out the desert sand. Young king with a gold on, fate in his hands. Eyes me shine bright, ring on command. Now he headed to the shield, now you understand. Whole league better duck when the Raiders reload. Vegas lights, black turf, mean streets. Cold Mendoza in the pocket looking nice, water bow turn a broke down story to a legend retold. He don't flinch, he don't fold, he was built for war. Every snap like a statement, every drive one more. From the college crown straight to the pro folk. Lord, about to kick the mo Raiders, doors back open for show. And the nation been patient, now the time done came. Put respect on the shield, put respect on the name. All gas, no brakes, bring the smoke, bring the flame. With Fernando touchdown, man, the game won't be the same. The NFL better feel that sound. Yeah. Raider Nation finna shut it down. Yeah. Fernando came to take that crown. Yeah. Silver and black, yeah, we run this town. Yeah. Back on top, yeah, the nation gon' rise. You can see that fire all in our eyes. What's ours, we taking it back with pride. Raiders back, let the whole league hide. Yeah. AFC better know what time it is. That black and silver way back to handle biz. Quarterback, got poise, got heart, got grit. Got the soul of a champ in the can and the rip. See the fans in the stands all throwing they signs. Like the glory days coming, yeah, we reading the signs. Every hater on the sideline running they lines. But the nation's still strong and we know what is mine. This that comeback music, this that empire talk. This that Al Davis spirit when the great ones walk.
Shout out to everybody out there. C-Los in the building, man. I see you, man. Let's go. Snooze Henders. Hey, Hernandez in the building, man. What it is? Man, where you been, bro? Hey, I'm mad at you. You ain't been on the channel, bro. But, hey, salute to you, man. I hope all is well with you and the fam. Man, hey, we got our franchise quarterback. We got our franchise quarterback, man, and that's what all we've been needing. All we've been needing. Now let the chips fall. Now the rest of the draft is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Let's watch this first round, see what players fall into the second round that makes us be like, shit, such and such is there at 36. That might be a thing to make the team be like, I'm not trading back. If X player falls to number 36 that we did not expect to fall to 36, we might have to go ahead and pull the trigger and make that damn selection, because I'm telling you, this draft is going to be is different. There's so much equal value in these picks that anything can happen. Anything can happen. But we knew Mendoza was going to be the guy, man. We're not surprised. This is when the draft gets good. Who do we go after next? Do we move up in the first round? Let's look at the poll and see exactly what everybody is saying. As far as, do the Raiders move up in the first round to make another pick? Is somebody going to be there? And Seattle wants to move back from the last pick. So from 36 to 32, it's not a big jump. We got 3 fourth-round picks. We can do it. We can do it. Let me see what's going on. So 53% is saying that we will move back in the first round. That's what the poll is saying. 53%. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they figured that was going to happen. David Bailey. We're going to see that. So David Bailey went number 2. So Bain is still out there. Arville is out there. You know what I mean? Let's see how this draft falls now. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Y'all deep as a Mickey Ficky. I should have threw some strippers over there for y'all to keep y'all entertained with some bottles of barefoot. some bottles of, hey, you know a motherfucker cheap when they send you barefoot champagne. Bruh, you can't even call it champagne because it wasn't even made in Champagne, France. You got to call it sparkling wine. Barefoot sparkling wine. You know that's bottle. That's how much they feel about, that's what they think about you when they send you a bottle at the strip club. Send them a bottle of sparkling wine of Barefoot, please. Look at what? Okay, I'm not gonna complain. It's free alcohol. I'm gonna drink. Give me that shit. I'm drinking. Hey, bottoms up. Salute. You know what I mean? We got a quarterback that's done, and we don't got to worry about that no more. One part. What position do you guys think is the most important to attack next? Whether you move up, you move back, you stay still. What position is the most important position to attack next now that we have our franchise quarterback? I'll say it. Wide receiver. I think with the wide receivers in this draft, we gotta compliment somebody for Mendoza to grow with. Someone that, you know what I mean? Everybody had, like Culpepper had Moss. You know, that kind of shit. Montana had Rice. Why we can't have Mendoza and Denzel Boston? My favorite guy I think is everybody is sleeping on that's going to be a great wide receiver. There's two guys now after I heard a podcast, but my guy, Jeremy Bernard out of Alabama, a Las Vegas native. Don't sleep on him. I think him and Mendoza can do very big things because Bernard you can put anywhere. He's like a JSN in Seattle type of player where you can play him everywhere. There's nowhere you can't put him, and he's gonna be successful. Look at it this way. Let me break down what kind of hands he has. Last season, this past 2025 season, he had one drop. One drop. He played 5 years of college football. So besides that one drop last year he had, do you know how many drops he had for the 5 years he was in college? There was only 3 other drops. Jeremy Bernard only had 4 drops in 5 years, with one of them coming this last season. So that means he had 3 in 4 years. I'm going to take that all day long. If I throw him the ball, he's going to catch it. He's going to catch it. And I think Jeremy Bernard is quiet as kept. He's going to be one of them ones he just has that talent, bruh. He has it. Mendoza knows how to place the ball where he's going to be successful. And at the same time, this is where your right hand and your left hand clean each other. When you wash your hands, you do this shit. You can't just do this. One hand only gets clean. They help each other. Mendoza and Jeremy Bernard will help each other. Why? Mendoza's going to make sure he's going to get him the ball at the right time, at the right position. Jeremy Bernard's going to make sure he don't drop it. But I do like Denzel Boston because of his body. Not because of his body. Come on now. Because of his size. Pause. He has a great size to be able to block out guys and people compare him to power forwards like your Charles Barkleys, Karl Malones, Buck Williams, and the list goes on with guys that can box you out because they were bigger. Back in the day, they boxed you out. Now they're power forwards shooting threes. Go figure. But he's that kind of body type guy. I like him. I like Malachi Fields with the big body. I do like those guys, big body wise. But there's other guys that's like for instance, I talked about Jeremy Bernard, 6'1", but yet he's once the ball's in his hands, bruh, it's magic. It's like David Blaine. It's like when Jeremy Bernard gets the ball in his hands, it's David Blaine. Plain and simple. It's magic. You feel me? And I ain't talking about number 32 of the Lakers. It's magic. You know what I mean? Rabbit out of a hat type shit. The dude is phenomenal, and it's hard to get him down because he just has that twitch, that He makes fools miss. So there's a lot of guys. Like I said, if you haven't go see my mock draft, man, check my mock draft out, 1.0. Beautiful draft. Everything we need with guys that fit what we're trying to do. And that's how we approached it. But yeah, man, hey, Mendoza, quarterback of the Raiders. Now we got to watch the rest of the draft to see exactly what do we do. Are we going to move up? Never know. Do we trade a player for a draft pick? Could the Giants be in play for Max Crosby with 5 and 10? Yeah, with that trade they made, or what did the Giants move the 5 and 10 for? Because this is not the kind of draft where you want to move. I mean, you move the player for a draft pick, so that's not a bad thing. If they would have moved up, it would have been concerning. Like, who are you moving up for in this draft? You know what I mean? If anything, you can trade back and get the same value, huh? So Jeremiah Love is a Cardinal. Jeremiah Love, and everybody had that. They had that scripted to them. Carolina. Hey, you know what? Not Carolina, but Cardinals. Arizona needs to worry about who the fuck they gonna have for their future quarterback. I'm just saying. You can't be going in the trash bin thinking you're gonna find a high, not a Heisman, but you're gonna find a Lombardi trophy in a trash can. You ain't gonna do it. Let's see. Shout out to everybody out there, man. We got CeeLo's 4824 in the building, man. Salute to you. We in the building, man. Snoops Hernandez in the building, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you for pulling up. Showcase Rule, you already know. It's all love, man. Let's go. Let's go. So let me see what y'all think, man. We need a wide receiver one. Hey, you said that shit, CeeLo's. Hey, that's real shit. But who, though? Who's going to be there when we're next? I don't think we trade up. I think Spytek is more... I think he's more enamored with moving back than he is moving up. Moving up, it's going to cost you extra picks. Moving back is going to gain you extra picks. This draft is so even where you can get guys that can come in and fit your system that I don't know if you want to move up. Now those, like, I think moving up is the best thing to do with the first round because all the top tier talent is going to be only in the first round. And I ain't talking about the complete first round, probably the first half. I say about 20, 25. And then it starts getting back to just good players if you can get that right in your system. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's only a handful of guys you probably would want to trade up for. Depending on if you feel he's a game changer for your franchise. But if you feel like he can it's a player that can come in and add to what you're already doing, why would you trade up for that? You know what I mean? Why would you trade up for that, man? That doesn't make sense to me. I trade back and still get something that can add to my franchise. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to build my franchise around these guys that's in this draft because they're not there. And that's not a bad thing. Everybody has a position to play. Some people can dunk. Some people can shoot the three. You don't see the guy that can shoot the three mad because he can't dunk. And you don't see the guy that can dunk mad because he can't shoot the three. He can dunk. Nigga, I can take it on anybody. You know what I mean? So that's the way I look at it, man. It's all about need, best available, and what your system dictates to you as far as what you need in that situation. What do you need at linebacker? What you need at edge, nose tackle, wide receiver one, tight end if you need to go that route, safety, corner. What do you need and who's out there to fit that need? You know what I mean? Don't think you can go out there and grab anybody and make them fit what you're trying to do. It doesn't work like that. That's like you trying to take a hoe and teach her how to cook, clean, and not put her mouth on anybody else's swipe. That is hard. You can't turn an O into a H. You feel me? You can't make an O into an H. No matter what lines you draw, you can't do it. You can't turn an O into an H. I'm just telling you. And I'm talking about hoes and housewives. You can't do it. It is what it is. You got to accept her for who she is. Same with these players. You got to accept them for who they are. You're not going to change my franchise, but you can add to it to make it better. And that's all you want. You want your players to make them better. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people are so concerned with reaching for draft picks. You don't want to reach for something that does not need to be reached for. You feel me? You don't want to save someone that does not need to be saved. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. I want to be saved. Captain Save a hole in the building. Hey, shout out to everybody on Instagram. Man, we are deep on Instagram for real. Hey, I need everybody on Instagram right now on Raiders Allegiance. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please come subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. It doesn't cost any money. You don't have to be a member. A member is different from a subscription, in case you don't know. My memberships are only $2.99. Doesn't get any higher than that. Will never get higher than that. You know what I mean? I keep it affordable, and I do need to do more content on, we used to do members only Monday. But we'll get to that once this season starts. With Mendoza is a lot of shit that we're going to watch this year to see how it unfolds. But, hey, shout out to you guys on Instagram, man. Hey, big shout outs to y'all, man, for supporting the channel regardless of where you support it from. And shout out to everybody here on Facebook. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. So now we got to watch how the board unfolds. So let's get back to the chat. Let's get back to the draft. So I'm going back. I'm trying to catch these channels. Let me see who got a live draft.
Did you know your life insurance policy is a valuable asset you can sell? Most people don't know this. And when they no longer...
Oh, man, you tripping. You old Mr. Farley looking ass motherfucker. Hold on real quick, y'all. We gotta keep up. We gotta keep up with the mix. All right. We are... Who? Arville? Spell it? Oh. Tate? Titans take Tate. Okay, so Tate is going to the Titans. Carnell Tate is going to the Titans. Like I said, this draft ain't like... these picks ain't moving me. The only thing that's going to move me is what the Raiders do. I don't care about these other teams. I don't give a fuck about the Texans, the Titans, the Tootsies, the Tisdales, the Tallywhackers. I don't care about that. You feel me? What do the Raiders do? That's what we need. Hey, I'm about to get on it, y'all. Don't trip.
The Giants have selected Arvell Reese.
Arvell Reese is going to the Giants. I figure they're gonna. I bet you they go. I bet you Bang goes to the Giants too at 10. I kind of figured that that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go Bang and they're gonna go Arvell Reese. They're gonna pair those two. I figured that shit, but we'll see. At 10, we'll see if Bane even makes it to 10. I'm trying to keep up with. Damn, why is this motherfucker tripping?
Give me the more on the Raiders. Give me the more on Josh Allen. I am feeling really, really good about that.
So we're going to go to ESPN. I figured the Giants was going to do that. I was talking to my partner at work. I was like, you think the Giants traded to Cincinnati? Do you think with the 5th and 10th pick they go Arvell Reese and Bane Jr.? And I feel that shit. I felt that shit. I knew that was what was going, but we got to wait and see. Wait and see. So Arvell Reese. So Carnell Tate is who the Tennessee Titans with at wide receiver. I need to see the draft, man, round for round. Let me see. Damn. So let's see what they got on here. Let me see what's next. Huh? Oh, the Chiefs traded back? See, I told y'all. Why, of all teams, the Chiefs traded back from 6. I told you this draft does not have elite type players. It has good players, but you can get those same players later. So now let's see what Kansas City end up getting in trading. So the Browns moved up at number 6. If these motherfuckers get Ty Simpson, they are destined to be garbage for the rest of their lives. If they traded up to get a quarterback, boo-boo. I think they jumped up before the Giants to get, you know what, on their defense, you add Bane, ooh, because they did lose, what's the name, to the Baltimore Ravens. So Bane that makes sense. I bet you they get Bane from Miami. Damn. I think the Giants was trying to double dip. You know, I think the Giants thought they was gonna get both of them. The Browns said, Mickey Ficky, not today. The devil's a lie. You feel me? They said the devil's a lie. You ain't getting Bane today. But you gotta remember, oh shit. Cause the Browns had 2 first-round picks this year. Did they have 2? They did have 2. So those 2 picks for them to move over, Kansas City got them. Kansas City got 2 first-round picks. Fuck the Queez. Damn. I'm betting. Let me see what the trade. Let me see. What did the Cleveland Browns trade to the Chiefs for the 8th? No, they moved up. Oh, that's right. They traded up with the Browns. I'm tripping. So what did the Browns get? Because the Browns already had 2 first-round picks. Who Kansas City moving up? If these motherfuckers grab Denzel Boston, they wouldn't go Denzel Boston at number 6. Who would the Chiefs go get? Would they think defense? Maybe they go Bane. Oh. With Chris Jones? What are the fucking Chiefs doing? And what did they give up? They had to give, well, they went, I think the Chiefs were at, what pick did the Chiefs have? We about to look it up right now, y'all. Damn. What did the Chiefs give up to move up in the first round?
To move up in the first round, the Chiefs traded their own first-round pick, a third-round pick, and a 7th-round pick to the Buffalo Bills.
First,
In return,
third,
they received a 4th
and
round
7.
pick and another 7th round.
And they got a 4th and 7th. Damn. Hey, the way this draft looks, now I'm looking at the point with the way these drafts deals are working, where you can still get shit in return. May not be as valuable as what you gave up, but it's still the same, picks you have you can use. Raiders could move back in the first round at the 36, bro. I'm telling y'all now. We got to watch the whole draft. The Raiders could possibly move back into the first round. Now that I see how they're orchestrating these trades. Because that's not a lot of trade. Like, I can give you a 4th and my 3rd and my 2nd in return for your 5th and your 3rd. You that kind of shit. That's what they're doing now. Oh my God. Damn. Fuck the Chiefs. Who the Chiefs get? They didn't say who they got. The Washington Commanders are on the clock. Let's go. And with the first pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the Raiders select Fernando Mendoza, quarterback, Indiana. We done did it, y'all. I forgot to do that shit for y'all. I was trying to make it special, have a spectacular draft day show for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I mean? We still here, though. We rocking and rolling, man. Shout out to everybody out there. I appreciate y'all. Man, please. Arvell Reese is going to the Giants. Well, you already said that. Did I? Yeah. We waiting on the Chiefs. The Chiefs traded up. Yeah, what the hell does this thing do? Go backwards or something? I don't know, but you already called that one out to me. Look, we live, y'all, so I ain't muting shit. Peaches and Lunatic going at it. God damn it, Peaches! I told your motherfucking ass to. It's your eyeballs. Fuck, it ain't my TV. It's your eyeballs. Go. They got some Windex under the sink. Wash your eyeballs. Hey, we arguing and shit. She told me if I couldn't cook, she would leave me. I said, well, here's some ramen and some hot dogs. Happy birthday. Oh, shit. If it ain't the Raiders, fuck them. Hey, I feel the same way. Fuck the Chiefs. I hope your draft pick is a bust. I hope your quarterback get hemorrhoids to the fact where he need a maxi pad. All that shit. I hope Taylor Swift gets gonorrhea and gives it to both of you brothers, to Mahomes and his little brother, man. I hope y'all have a threesome and you never bounce back from it. Commanders on the clock. I'm trying to keep up with the shit, man. Oh shit. So Kansas City went cornerback from LSU. Mansour Delane, cornerback. LSU is what Kansas City got. I don't give a fuck. We're going to burn you with whatever quarterback we select. We're going to burn the shit out of him. Matter of fact, he might need some aloe vera and some wet wipes. He might need some dudes wet wipes, bruh. Cause he about to get burnt. Washington is on the clock. We gonna see who he get. Washington Commanders is on the clock, man. Let's go. I feel the same way about the Chiefs, man. It don't matter who they get. All right, so we waiting on after Washington Commanders, then we got the New Orleans Saints. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Damn, we are deep as shit, and IG is deep. How many people we got in IG, man? God dang. Y'all deeper than Atlantis. Deeper than the seafloor, traveled by the mantis. Y'all don't know that one. Y'all tell me where that song came from. Old school hip hop fans only. Because I know the new school ain't gonna know. The motherfucker clapping for. Hold on, man. Let me see what the fuck. Oh. We don't care what the Chiefs moved up to get a nobody. He fits what we're doing. That's why I'm telling you, hey, this draft, and that's another thing on this draft. With it being so mid, I ain't gonna say mid, that's bad to say. You got good guys that fit certain systems, for certain schemes. If you draft the wrong guy that you thought can fit your scheme, he's gonna automatically be a bust. With that team, he'll be a bust until he finds a team that he fits in. I think a lot of guys are thinking that, you know what I mean, because there's not a lot of needle-moving type of talent as far as that's just, like, dominating. Like, you're not finding those elite type dudes. Can they become elite? Yes, they can be. But from what I'm looking at now, a lot of these guys are equal. This draft got a lot of equal guys, like, at different positions, but they give you the same shit, but you got to put them in the right situation to succeed. So it's all about system fit with the guys in this draft. This is one of them weird drafts to me. It's a weird draft to me because there's not a lot of guys that move the needle that's generational, that, oh, we got to have them, we can build around them. There's not a lot of that. It's not a lot of that at all. And it's not a knock. Because if you got something, that's why I said we're not rebuilding, because this is not a draft that you rebuild with. Yes, you got Fernando Mendoza. But Fernando Mendoza, let's be honest, there really wasn't no competition out there to really make him shine. You know what I mean? Like, his team shined at Indiana, but he didn't have any. Now, he shined in him putting a team on his back. You're late. We got that, babe. Yeah, I got it already. So there's not a lot of guys that really move the needle that you can say is a franchise altering draft pick. But you do have guys that once you put them in the right system, that's with the right coordinators and coaches, that he's gonna fit perfectly with what they're trying to do. Because a lot of these teams build their teams on totality. Not fatality like we're playing Mortal Kombat, but totality like the total of everybody together. So if you can get the right pieces that fit together with everyone else, you'll build a bomb ass defense or offense instantly. But you got to get those right guys in here that fit. They got, and that's mentally, physical attributes, and instinct. You know what I mean? If they bring all that to the table at a certain position, they can add to what you already have. And it's not like we're not impressed with N'Kobe Dean by himself. You're not impressed with Kwity Paye by himself or Quay Walker by himself or Bowers. Bowers by himself ain't shit if their quarterback can't get him the ball. Huh? Okay, that's fine. Should we use it? So you got to get the right guy in the right system in this draft. And you can go more wrong in this draft than you can if a guy was just through the roof statistically and what he offers. Because you most of the time you won't go wrong. You didn't go wrong with a Bo Jackson. You didn't go wrong with a Jerry Rice. You didn't go wrong with a Randy Moss. You know what I mean? Like there's guys you don't go wrong with because they are who they are. But then you got guys that can come in and fit what you're building already, just and take that whole group to another level because he's another fit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I'm gonna give you a cooking instruction right now. If I'm cooking gumbo, and when I do a seafood gumbo, I do crab, I do shrimp, I do andouille sausage, I do chicken thighs. You know, those what I add. Imagine me doing a gumbo. And to make the gumbo lock in, I have all those ingredients, but I didn't do no roux. I didn't make a roux. For those that don't know, is flour and oil that you gotta cook, constantly cook till it get a milk chocolate type consistency, and that gives you your flavor and stuff for your gumbo. If I didn't make a roux and I just add all the ingredients into some chicken broth or whatever, it ain't gonna hit. You got the crab is not going wrong. The shrimp ain't going wrong. The sausage, the chicken, all that is on point. But if the roux ain't right, none of that shit matters. So the roux would be the system. The ingredients would be the players. So you got the players, but if the system don't fit what these players can do, the gumbo is trash. It's trash, and it's too late to go make a roux afterwards. Sonny Styles, where Sonny Styles is. Linebacker, Ohio State, what they talk about Sonny Styles. The Saints are on the clock. The Saints are on the clock, y'all. We rocking and rolling, man. We rocking and rolling. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with your boy, Lunatic Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. It is the Raiders Allegiance 2026 NFL Draft live. And we rocking with each other, man. I appreciate y'all, for real. Hey, I need y'all to hit those likes, man. Hit those thumbs up, please. Please do so. Let's get those likes up, man. Let's get them subscriptions up as well so I can give away this TV, bruh. Nobody wants the TV. When we get to 3,000, it's on and cracking. Somebody's going to be select randomly to win a brand new flat screen TV. And it's going to be good quality and big. So you can really watch the Raiders get. So you can watch Mendoza throw them back shoulder fades. You know what I mean? To Denzel Boston. You feel me? Sonny Styles did Sonny Styles get drafted? What'd he say, babe? Oh, that's who announcing the pick. All right, y'all. I'm about to go check the TV out real quick. Y'all handle y'all business in the chat, man. I'll be faster than you know it, man. I'll be back. Sonny Styles to the Commanders. Sonny Styles to the Commanders. I wouldn't. Hey, that's a good. They got good athletes over there, bro. Jordan Tyson to the Saints. Wide receiver Jordan Tyson to the Saints. It's not Denzel Boston. It's not Cooper. It's not Jeremy Bernard, even though I know he's gonna be there later. It's not. Okay. Jordan Tyson to the motherfucking Saints from Arizona State. Arizona State wide receiver, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Do the Raiders move back in? If Denzel Boston is there at 32 with Seattle wanting to move back, do the Raiders squeeze the trigger on that shit? Cops hate kids, kids hate cops. Cops kill kids with warning shots. What is crime and what is not? What is justice? I think I forgot. Shout out to Ice-T. Squeeze the trigger, man. That's old school classic hip hop, West Coast hip hop. Let's go. All right. We got Caleb Downs, safety that's out there. Best available. We got who we got? Makai Lemon, wide receiver USC. We got Sadiq from Oregon, tight end. Dylan Oregon also has the safety. Who's this one? Omar Cooper Jr. still out there. There's still that's why I said this draft is filled with good talent. Maybe not elite, but they're good though. They can come in and help you win a couple of games. And if you got the right system for them, it'll take your system and either the offense or defense to the next level. I guarantee. Man. I like this draft. We are going to get something that's going to help us. If you hit on all 10 picks, and possibly 12 if you trade back a couple of times, you will hit. You will get some guys that fit what you're doing and get along and fit in with the guys that's already there. That's guaranteed. I guarantee you. And since we got Kirk Cousins getting Fernando Mendoza, there's no rush. But I know there's a 3-year window because everybody that came in free agency and got an extension, 3-year deals. 3-year deals. Eric Stokes got a new contract with the Raiders. 3-year deals. Jalen Naylor, we got him from Minnesota. 3-year deal. Nakobe Dean, 3-year deal. Tyler Linderbaum, 3-year deal. That's the window they're predicting. We got to do something within these next 3 years because in 3 years, where's the Super Bowl at? Las Vegas. If Las Vegas gets the Super Bowl, we got the Super Bowl in 29, but if we get our team there in 29, this city is up and it's stuck. It's up and stuck for real. It's litty. It's up and stuck, bro. I'm telling you. Raiders get the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, everybody from LA coming, everybody from Oakland and the Bay is coming, and those who became Raider fans here in Vegas is going to be here. It's a trifecta. The Bermuda Triangle, where other teams come and they disappear. The Bermuda Triangle, West Coast official. You know what I mean? Hey, we doing this shit. I believe it's going to happen. I believe the Raiders will be in the Super Bowl in 3 years. In 3 years. I just got that feeling. It's just set up. It's set up for that. There's one thing you can't control in life. And that's the inevitable. Whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen no matter how you change. It's kind of like, remember Back to the Future? You cannot go back in time and change what's going to happen in the future. Why? Because the past has already knew that was going to happen and already changed the outcome of what the future was when you went back. You know what I mean? It's like you can't, there's nothing you can do. You can never go back in time and change the future. Because that is exactly why the future is what it is because what you going back changing it made it that way. You can't change it. So whatever's meant to happen for the Raiders is meant to happen. We were meant to go through the dark ages these last 20 years. We were meant. Longer than that. You know what I mean? Since the 2002 Super Bowl. It was because we made the wrong choices. We chose the wrong coaches. We chose the wrong quarterbacks. We chose the wrong GMs. There's a lot of shit that goes in. All your decisions is why you're where you're at right now in life. The good decisions and the bad decisions are what put you where you are. We are at the number 1 pick because of all the decisions we made. What does that mean? We got our franchise quarterback, and it happens to be the best quarterback in the draft, and there wasn't a whole clump of quarterbacks that we had to guess and choose and hope we did not select the bust out of the group. You can't be mad taking Fernando Mendoza if he don't pan out. He was the only, who else was you going to take at quarterback? Just like if you don't take Mendoza number 1 overall, what player in this draft would you have taken number 1 overall? Realistically, who would you have taken number 1 overall? I don't see nobody. There's nobody. And the only reason why Mendoza went number 1 overall is because he plays quarterback. If he was a safety, he wouldn't have went out. He wouldn't have went number 1. If he was a running back, definitely not number 1. Wide receiver, nope. Left tackle, nope. It's just not that kind of draft. But it's the kind of draft if there's only one quarterback worth taking number 1 overall, it was Mendoza. It's Mendoza. There's no other quarterbacks you can argue. I don't give a fuck about Simpson, whoever else you argue about. There is no other quarterback you can argue in favor of being taken number 1 overall in this draft. There's no running back. There's no wide receiver. There's no offensive lineman. There's nobody that was going to be number 1 overall unless they were a quarterback, and Mendoza would just happen to be him. It's meant to happen. It's meant to happen. It was meant for Pete Carroll and Geno Smith not to pan out last year. It was meant to happen to get us here. That's why I said you can't be mad at your fuck-ups. Fuck-ups in life teach you what not to do. And Mark Davis been trying, doing it different ways and failing. But guess what? One thing I noticed about what he didn't do was duplicate the same shit he failed at and try to think it's going to work again. It was going to work the next time around. He didn't ever do. Everything was different. Think about it. Go look at every regime he brought in here. It was all different. All different. And I think he finally cracked the code. He finally figured it out and got the combination he was looking for that can lead us into the right direction. And that's with ownership, that's with players, that's with GMs, coaches. All that shit has to work together. It all has to fall in place at the same time. You ever seen them videos where like a guy's riding a motorcycle, somebody hits him, there's a truck coming, but if it wasn't for that car hitting him and moving him out the way, the truck would have ran him over? That's the kind of shit that we live in as Raider fans. We need something bad to happen to make something good happen. We needed to go 3 and 14 to make this shit happen and make us fire the coach and get rid of the quarterbacks and get the number 1 pick to get the quarterback, to put him with the right coach and the right GM. It all had to fall into place. That's what we got to understand. It had to fall. Things have to happen in order, in sequence. Can't be sporadic. You know what I mean? You got to get hit by that car that forces you out of the way from getting ran over by the semi that would have killed you. You had to be the one running away when somebody jumps out and starts shooting and you running, but you tripped over some shit that made you fall and that caused that bullet to go right over your head. You need bad shit to happen for good shit to happen. L's are not losses. L's are lessons. These are lessons to be taught. There's a lesson to be learned. Shout out to RBL Posse, man. There's a lesson to be learned in everything. Success or failure. There's a lesson to be learned. So I'm loving this shit. Now look, here's another thing. I'm going to show you how life works. Everything that happens in this first round, when it comes to our turn next, It's supposed to happen. Watch who we get next. I guarantee you. You know what? I'm gonna guarantee you because I got faith and I understand how things work in life. Every draft pick we make will be the perfect draft pick we were supposed to make. Now, it may not be one that moves the needle and makes you be like, oh, shit. Now, there's going to be some picks where that happens. There's going to be guys that fall to us that we never expected. We never thought could be possible. But it's going to happen. And you're going to be there and all like, we fucking got who? And then there's going to be guys that you're really not too sure about because you really don't know any information on them that we're going to select. But once we get out there on that field, on live games, he's going to show his ass, and you're going to be like, damn, I didn't know he was that good. This is always how it happens. It always happens this way. When you get your main quarterback guy, when things fall into place because of nothing, we didn't do nothing to make shit fall into place. We didn't win games and lose games on purpose. We did not tank. Tanking would have tried to take it to a whole nother level where you're trying to force an outcome that's not meant to happen. Just like trying to go back in time and change history. You can't change history. What's did is what's done. And that's the same way with everything that happens to us. Everything that happened to the Raiders was meant to happen. And it wasn't fun. But you know what the rest of the league and the rest of the teams is fearing of? That's true. Because they know once we start winning with our fan base, how hardcore and we ready to squabble in the parking lot and talk shit, we gonna make you want to squabble. So we gonna be the victims that gives us the green light to do what we gotta do to you. But I'm telling you, we gonna talk so much shit. So much shit we gonna talk. Y'all ain't gonna never want to go to another Raider game. Even if your team is playing, if you're in Vegas and your team happens to be here playing, you're not even gonna want to. Nope, I'm not. I'm watching it on TV because we gonna be in your eardrum. We gonna be in your eardrum like an infection. You gonna have an earache. We gonna be an earache to you motherfuckers. Cause y'all been talking so much big shit since 2002. Oh, y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all trash. Yeah, we trash. We ain't did shit. Yeah. Okay. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Cause once these W's start coming in and it is against your team, oh, we gonna make you hate life. We gonna make you have to take off your damn belt and your shoelaces, cause you gonna be you gonna be a liability. Take his laces and his belt. You not hanging from shit.
Browns pick Spencer.
Spencer who?
Fano.
Who?
Browns.
They took who?
Spencer Fano.
Oh, Spencer Fano.
Fano.
Oh, was it? The Browns got him. Where were we at? Oh, the Giants thought they pick at number 10 got Francis Moaga. They got the offensive tackle from Miami. The Giants. So the Giants went, okay, they went offensive tackle and they went defense before then. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them. Since they got their second year quarterback. You got to protect them. Like I said, you got to keep your quarterback upright. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a tackle and a guard in this draft. You got to if Mendoza's your future, you got to protect him. You got to make him put him in a situation that he will be successful. My 2 cents in the building, man. Salute to you. I agree. Raiders will be a powerhouse if they do it correctly. In this draft, there's no need to reach. If it don't fall to you, take the best available of need at that moment. Not best available. Everybody keeps saying that best available shit. That's bullshit. I'm going to tell you why. What if your next 3 picks, the best available is a quarterback? Do you take a quarterback each time? I'm just giving you an example. If the best available player is a quarterback for your next 3 picks, do you pick 3 fucking quarterbacks? No, you don't. You pick the best available in need. If we don't need a quarterback, We're not taking the best available quarterback. Take the best available safety then, or the best available defensive tackle, or corner, or running back, or you know what I mean? You don't pigeonhole yourself into something of getting you a pick that's gonna be, retarded. Fucking retarded. If there's 3 running backs in your next 3 picks that's the best available, you don't draft 3 fucking running backs. That's why everybody making that argument, we need to go the best. Shut the fuck up. You got to marry the both and make it a common union like a wife and husband. Best available, but it has to be best available of what you need. If I don't need a quarterback, I'm not taking the best available quarterback because I got one. You know what I mean? Well, that same philosophy, you wouldn't have got Bowers. Bowers is way better than, you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to, Michael Mayer had issues, bruh. He had issues. He disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what, that kept us in lingo. If Michael Mayers was a superb tight end, Bowers probably wouldn't even be on your fucking board. But you knew he wasn't. And then quarterback, I tell you this, quarterback, if you can find a quarterback better than the one you got, you squeeze the trigger. But don't draft 3 of the motherfuckers to have a 4 quarterback competition. 3 you drafted and 1 you already had. Why you wasting draft picks on a position that only 1 can fill? I'm just saying. It's just a lot of shit out there. I be hearing these content creators and so-called experts be out here arguing like, we need to take the best available. That don't always work, bruh. You got to be smarter than that. Now, don't reach for something you feel can fall to you. No, because that always does not pan out. You take a guy before his value, and then you see the guys that you didn't take because you took them. Then you start like, fuck. You mean we took Jamarcus Russell over Megatron? That kind of shit. That's the kind of shit. That's how you feel. We took Jamarcus Russell over Megatron. Wow. Because the best available was the quarterback. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody, there are other people that would have took Megatron, but if Jamarcus Russell would have panned out, I guarantee you would have been one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. But he didn't have between the ears that matched with his physical capabilities. That's not our fault. We took a chance on him. He could have been great. You was in a pro organization that could have got with the coaches to get it out of you. But, I mean, it didn't work. It is what it is. So, yeah, the offensive tackle from Utah goes to Cleveland. Spencer Fano. Who's next? Oh, so they have the, that was number 9? Oh, that's right, because Cleveland did trade. Cleveland did trade, huh? Damn. All right. I just want to get to the bottom of the draft to see what the Raiders do. Do the Raiders move back up? Let's go. Let's go, man. Y'all want a quick, let's see what's going on. Trade alert. Dallas Cowboys received the 2026 first-round pick of the Miami Dolphins, which is 11 overall. And they got with Miami Dolphins, and what did the Miami Dolphins and the hold on real quick. I'm going to tell y'all the trade. Hold on, the Cowboy trade. The Cowboys made a trade with the Miami Dolphins. Cowboys got the 2026 first-round pick, number 11 overall. And I know who the fucking Cowboys is going after. The Dolphins get, what the fuck? Oh, the Dolphins don't have the details up right now, but the Dolphins and Cowboys have made a trade for the 11th pick. The Dallas Cowboys have made a trade with the Miami Dolphins for the 11th pick. See, now you see how many teams are trading back? That's 2 teams that traded back already. That tells you how even this damn draft is. There's really not a player out there that be like, ooh, he's the best available, let's get him. No, because they know all that shit's going to be there later. Come on, man. What the fuck? Caleb Downs. The Dallas Cowboys take safety Caleb Downs from Ohio State. That's the trade they made with Miami. Caleb Downs is now a Dallas Cowboy through the trade with the Miami Dolphins for the number 11th pick. There is a strong possibility the Raiders can trade up. But it depends on who's there. If they feel like the only way you trade up is if the Raiders feel like there's a team ahead of them that will take the player that they want. That's the only way. And it has to be a player that they feel like there's no equivalent that will be there later that they can go ahead and settle for. So that's the only thing that this makes sense with. All right. Miami Dolphins are on the clock. So the Miami Dolphins traded with the Dallas Cowboys. That was stupid, but no, it wasn't really stupid because you trade with Miami to trade back from 11 to or from 12 to 11, just in case another team might have traded with Miami to move up to 11 to take your dude. So if Dallas feels like the corner was their dude that they wanted, then to move up one spot, it shouldn't have cost them a whole lot. I don't know the details on the trade, but they'll make it available soon. But now Miami's on the clock at 12. What does Miami do? Wide receiver? Because they did get rid of a lot of people, even wide receivers, with the quarterback they got from Green Bay. Tyreek is gone. They may, I think they go wide receiver. Cooper. I'm going to guess Cooper from Indiana is who Miami goes for. I don't think Denzel Boston is too far up for him. It might not even be Cooper, though. But it could be Cooper, though. It could be Cooper. Would it be Cooper? Would it be a wide receiver? You get, what's the name, a weapon in Miami? Since he's the new quarterback now. And all the quarterbacks they let go and traded. All right, we going to see. We're going to see what Miami does. Miami is on the clock. I think Miami is going to go wide receiver, bruh. At 12? At 12.
Did you just see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm way behind you.
No, because the internet is up to par.
I am way behind on that. I thought I just heard you say something about
So the Dolphins got 12 and two fifth-round picks for moving back one spot. Yeah, we definitely going to trade back from 36, bro. I don't want to move up. I don't. I think we can end up with, like I said in my mock draft, we can get 3 second-round picks with that number 36 pick. We can do it. I know, and if it ain't 3 seconds, we can get at least a third and 2 seconds. Okay, let's see what the Dolphins do. A list of picks so far. Okay, I'm going to tell you who the picks are so far. Let me see. Let me go on my trusty phone. Go to ESPN. Go to NFL. And we want to draft. All right. You know what? I can do this shit myself, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the I need the draft picks, bro. Where's the draft? NFL draft. Draft tracker. All right, I'm about to bring y'all the draft tracker. Let's do this shit. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the up to date draft tracker. Let me hold on real quick. All right, round 1, Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders. Then you got David Bailey, edge, going from Texas Tech to the Jets. Jeremiah Love, running back. Now look, hold on. Let me stop right here with this running back at number 3. Why did we get so much flack last year from these motherfuckers talking about taking Genty at 6 was too fucking high? But ain't nobody talking about this shit. Why Jeremiah Love ain't being a running back at 3rd overall? That just showed, and this is why I tell people, they not crying over that one, but this is a draft that really doesn't have that elite tier type talent. Now, you got talent you can win with. That's facts. But nothing that's like by themselves is going to move the needle as far as I'm here now, I'm the savior. There ain't none of that in this draft. But nobody, I don't hear the same people talk about Genty being picked 6 last year is complaining about Jeremiah Love at 3rd. That's that bullshit. Then we got Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State, to Tennessee at 4. We got Arvell Reese, edge, Ohio State at 5 to the New York Giants. We got Mansour Delane, cornerback, LSU, at number 6 to Kansas City. We got Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State, at number 7 to Washington Commanders. We have Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State, number 8 at the 8th pick, going to the New Orleans Saints. We have Spencer Fano, offensive tackle, Utah, 9th overall, going to the Cleveland Browns. You got Francis Mwaga, offensive tackle out of Miami, 10th overall to the New York Giants. You got Caleb Downs. You got Caleb Downs. Hold on. Who we got? My 2 cents with the $2 holler, man. I appreciate you, man. We're going to get to it. Hold on 1 minute, man. Let's go. Let me finish off this list. We got Caleb Downs from Ohio State, 11th overall to the I was getting ready to say Chicago Bears. The Dallas Cowboys, he's a safety. We got Caden Proctor, offensive tackle, Alabama, number 12 overall to the Miami Dolphins. And now the Rams are on the clock. I think the Rams are on the clock. The Rams got their pick in, but they don't know. I don't know who they are yet. We're going to find out who the pick is. But shout out to my 2 cents for the $2 holler, man. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to, matter of fact, we can keep this shit right here. We'll see who the picks is. I can get the picks earlier on the other shit, though. Shout out to everybody that's hanging with your boy, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We are deep as fuck on Instagram. Oh, my baby. Thank you, girl. Oh, that shit hot. Jambalaya. Crack cocaine. Crack cocaine with sausage and shrimp and what else? Chicken, sausage, and shrimp jambalaya, man. Hey, shout out to Peaches, man. She just be pulling recipes out her twat and be making it. Let me quit. I hope she didn't hear that. All right, let's see the Rams. Who do the Rams take at 13? We're going to wait and see. Shout out to everybody out there. Who else we got up in the building, man? Showcase Rule in the building, man. My 2 cents in the building. Yes, sir. We active, man. We here today, man, for real. Who else we got? Raider, of course, Raider at Peaches. That's my ride or die, man. Hey, the Raiders is gonna do the right thing because the right thing is the only thing you can do. If you do the wrong thing in this kind of draft, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're off a dope dick and dynamite because this is one of them drafts where you don't have to reach. Something is going to be there at value or may even fall to you that you did not expect and still going to serve the same need. I trip off the players like just watch the teams when we start getting to the lower end of the first round because now some of the dynamic players are coming off the board. Just wait. You're gonna see some draft picks to make you say, what the WTF? What were they thinking? Like you're gonna see a Leatherwood. and a Bruce Campbell. You're gonna see guys like that getting drafted. I was like, bro, you didn't have to. You didn't have to do that shit. But it is what it is. So we're waiting on the Rams, man, for real, for real. Let me see if I can check another link on my phone so I can keep y'all posted and updated. NFL draft. The pick is in. Who do the Rams take? I don't know. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We in the building. Hashim Shabazz in the building. He said dope dick and dynamite. Hey, they own something. They own one of them D's that I don't want. The only D's I want better be triple gold on a motherfucking car. I'll take some triple gold D's, but I'm not taking triple D's nowhere in that has an opening on my body. You know what I mean? That's dope. That's dick and dynamite. I ain't putting that nowhere that any place on my body that can go, oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Come on, Rams. Who you taking? Best available, Ruben Bain. Do the Rams take Ruben Bain? Ooh, I don't know. Ruben Bain is still. What if Ruben? Hey, if Ruben Bain fell to 36, bro, would y'all be Raider fans and take him? Ruben Bain at 30. I can't say he falling, but damn, we are at the 13th pick. Do the Rams take Ruben Bain? Was that little thing that he got into in 2024 where somebody passed away with him being reckless in a vehicle? The young lady who got injured in that incident was in a coma and succumbed to her injuries. Does that affect his draft status? They said the league knew about it, but I don't know, bruh. Because we are at number 13, and Bain was expected to come off the racks in the top 5. He was expected to get taken in the top 5, bro, and he's still there at 13. I think the Ravens could take. Hey, the Ravens would be a perfect fit for Bain, but I think the Ravens are more needed for since we took Linderbaum from them. They might want to look center, bro, because center is a thin position in this draft. So you got to take one early to get a good quality one. You know what I mean? Especially when you're gonna have to groom and coach up. Oh, let's see. What do the Rams still on the clock? Come on, you cockeyed son of a bitch. Let's go. I'm taking a brief information. Y'all seen that fool, boy. And this motherfucker hot. But it fire. Come on, Rams. We still waiting. Come on, Miami. Or Rams. I said Miami. Come on, Rams. I think Baltimore. Does the Baltimore go Bain? That's gonna be crazy, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Cause we always known Baltimore for their defense. Bain would be a beautiful addition to that team, but they got other needs. I think that offensive boy, you got Lamar Jackson. You better get some offensive linemen up in there. And right where you're picking at right now, at 14, is going to start thinning out on that offensive line. Because I see a lot of tackles as they say should be slated to become guards. And you know what I mean? Arm length is an issue. And footwork is an issue. Bruh. You at 14, there's going to be a high-quality offensive lineman. Do you get a center? Do you already what did the Baltimore Ravens do after they reneged on well, they already got the old boy from Cincinnati at a defensive end. So Max Crosby ain't that side of the ball, but on offense, them losing Tyler Baum I said Tyler. That's a good little nickname, Tyler Baum. Since they lost Tyler Baum, here we go. Nope. Oh, the Rams took Ty Simpson. Thank you, babe. The Rams took Ty Simpson. That's crazy. Ty Simpson at 13. Good luck. That motherfucker, you know he built like an 8th grader. One good hit on Tyler Simpson, he won't have babies. He won't be able to have babies. I'm just saying. I know that that motherfucker's gonna be impotent. He's one hit away from being impotent at what is he, 6'1", 6 foot, 200 pounds? Boy, one good hit from a 275 edge rusher on a blitz with nobody putting hands on him. He's one hit away from the sperm bank putting his photo up in the lobby and telling him he can't come on the premises. he one hit away from being banned from the sperm bank. I'm just saying. All right. Now the Ravens pick is in. Now let's see if Orlovsky was correct about that. That's crazy. But and you're in the division with Seattle with a bomb ass defense, 49ers with a bomb ass defense, Arizona. I don't know what the fuck they doing, but we'll find that out later down the road. But you got two teams you face twice a year. They gonna knock the snot out of Ty Simpson, bruh. He not built like that. Didn't they have to bench him because he got hurt this past season? Now, shout out everybody who thought Ty Simpson's better than Fernando. We gonna find out. Matter of fact, we played a punk ass this year too. Let's let it be known. We play the Rams this year. We play the NFC West this year. They're on the menu. And yes, we got chopsticks and forks. Waiting for the Ravens. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. All right, y'all. Oh, shit. The Baltimore Ravens take. I'm about to fuck this name up. Olanave Ioane guard. Penn State. Baltimore, and I told you Baltimore need to take an offensive lineman due to the fact that Linderbaum gone. We got him. I was surprised. Maybe I don't know what dude's gonna do, but hey, they needed an offensive lineman guard that center part of the line, and they addressed it. Next up on the we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the clock. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock at 15. At 15, man, let's go. Shout out to everybody out there. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Y'all pull up with your boy and shit. Y'all don't be trying to ask me for money or to date your sister. I won't date her. I knock her down, but I won't date her though. No, I'm fucking with y'all, man. Hey, 2026 NFL draft. We midway, damn near midway through. Do the Raiders move up? And if anybody wants to trade up with the Seattle Seahawks, it would be the Raiders because we got too many of their ex-coaches that, you know what I mean? We got inside info. Like, bruh, y'all want to trade back from 32. We want to move up. Let's do a deal. And they going to iron something out. Oh, my God. If the Raiders move back in the first round, I'm going to piss my pants. I'm not even going to wear no diaper or no drawers. I'm just going to piss all on the floor. Matter of fact, I might even have my dog just sit like underneath me on the chair so he can just get like a golden shower for free. Oh, y'all watching me eat? Hold on. Let me turn off my camera so y'all don't judge me. Y'all gonna hear me, though. Oh, I'm gonna be smacking like a mum. All right, he sound like he eating coochie. Oochie coochie la la la. Iwane. That's the dude name that they got from Baltimore. Iwane. Tampa Bay's pick is in, and then you got the Jets. I guess the Jets ain't getting Ty Simpson, but they ain't tripping. They got 3 first-round picks next year. That's crazy. Raider Syndicate in the building. Jimenez video production. I hope I got that right, bro. Salute. Yeah, they got Ty Simpson. The Rams was looking for somebody to take, you know what I mean, back up, what you call it, because his career coming to an end within the next couple, 2-3 years maybe. Matt Stafford, that is. Ty Simpson, nigga, built like a fucking 8th grade 4-star recruit for high school. The Buccaneers got their pick is in, and the Jets are on the clock. I'm still waiting to see what the Tampa Bay Bucks, who they picked. Ruben Bain is still out there, bruh. I think Ruben Bain's little incident in 2024 is really hurting his stock because he's a hell of a player. Hell of a player. Bain went to Ruben Bain went to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay got Ruben Bain Jr. finally came off the board. I was just questioning him if his incident was making him fall. Damn. That's crazy. He went down to number 15. Now the Jets pick is in. And the Lions are on the clock. I don't know how that's gonna work if Ruggs want to come back, man, because I know dealing with the family. I heard the family, forgave him and stuff because it wasn't intentional. But at the same time, it's not just the family you got to worry about. What about the community? You know what I mean? You're gonna get some people that's gonna picket and boycott and all that other shit, and the last thing the Raiders want to do is lose a possible fan base. The way they're marketing the team, like they said, there's no original Raider fans in Vegas. So you got to start and get them young. So you got to appeal to the young kids in the communities with football camps and all this other good stuff to get them to lean towards being a Raider fans. It'll be hard when the parents of those kids are telling their kids, no, you can't be a Raider fan because they, a guy that got drunk and got behind the wheel that undeaded a young lady and her dog. No, you know what I mean? That's a hard sell. That's a hard sell to try to sell to kids of parents who believe that your organization shouldn't have brought him back type shit. So it's a thin line, bruh, between love and hate. That's a real deal. The family could forgive him, and you know what I mean. And if he did want to do that, go that route, he would have to do a nonprofit in the name of the victim to raise money against drunk driving. That's what I would think he would have to do, and have full support of her family to do that, to use her name and raise money to help fight against drunk driving. Why? What breathalyzers, and whatever else they can use, like attached. You know how they do when people that had DUIs before. You can't start your car unless you blow in to the breathalyzer that's built into your car. So there's things he could do, but I think for both parties is just go separate ways. You know what I mean? If he goes to another city, another state, play for another team, that will be better beneficial for him than trying to do that here, because like I said, even if the family of the young lady forgave him, you still got the community that might not. You know what I mean? And they're not going to allow their kids to be Raider fans if the Raiders allow back an individual they felt was not deserving of a second chance, which everybody does deserve a second chance. But you know how society and politics work. You got to be of a certain group to be allowed to have a second opportunity and not even, you know what I mean, blink an eye. So it is what it is, bro. I wouldn't advise him to come back to the Raiders. Just move ahead, go to another team. We'll find another wide receiver and just keep it moving, man. It's just unfortunate that had to happen. Jets. Sadiq, tight end Oregon. Sadiq, tight end Oregon, went to the Jets. The Jets is getting all these, but see, they're doing it the way that we're doing it, getting the talent around for their future quarterback. Their future quarterback is next year's draft. They have 3 first-round picks next year. They're going to get one of these quarterbacks. Whether they package all 3 up to move up, or because you got to figure, every year a team drafts a quarterback. Like, for instance, the Raiders and the Rams got quarterbacks so far this year. Guess who will not be drafting a quarterback next year? The Raiders and the Rams. That's 2 teams off the list that's looking for a quarterback. So now what do we look at in a quarterback class next year that might entail of having Dante Moore, Arch Manning, Lenore Sellers, Trinidad Chambliss? You know what I mean? You got good quality quarterbacks, but most of the teams in the NFL are already making the move on grabbing their franchise dude. We're not going to draft a quarterback next year. It's not going to happen. We got our guy. You know what I mean? So we could be in play next year at a position, if we don't win games this year, that'll put us in a slot where one of these quarterbacks fall to us, but there's going to be a team such as in let me see, who would really out there? Well, the Rams got their guy in Ty Simpson, so they think Arizona maybe. Maybe life after Sam Darnold. Well, Seattle already grabbed old boy too. They got one. Pittsburgh got the dude that was the national champion from Ohio State. They got him on their roster, so he's sitting. It's only a couple of other teams left that's looking for a quarterback until the other teams with the ones they have fail. Then they have to, we got to go grab one. You know what I mean? But next year, the Jets are in a good position. Just grab everything you need now. Grab linemen, grab weapons, grab, you know what I mean? Do your defense. Work on all that. If you go in the draft next year, you got collateral with 3 first-round picks you can use to move up to grab one you want. There's really not a lot of competition for quarterbacks next year because a lot of people think they got theirs already. So they're in a good spot. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, they're in a damn good spot. Now they got Sadiq, tight end from Oregon. He's a beast. He's a beast. As a Duck fan, I can tell you that now. He's a beast at tight end. Now we got on the clock the Lions. So the Lions got their pick in. The Vikings are on the clock. Who do the Lions go get? Do Lions take a running back? Didn't they trade one of their running backs, didn't they? Didn't the Rams trade one of their running backs? I mean the Lions? Let me see. Did the Lions trade away one of their running backs this offseason?
Yes, the Lions traded running back David Montgomery to the Texans. In return, they received offensive lineman Juice Scruggs, along with draft picks in both 2026 and 2027.
So they traded David Montgomery. I wouldn't be surprised if they look for a replacement. Who at running back at 17 would the Lions take? And they got a pick of the litter. I don't know if 17 is too high for Black from Indiana. Old boy from Allen from Penn State. You know what I mean? What kind of running back are they looking for? Um, yeah, they traded away old boy for, you know what I mean? I think that was just so they wouldn't have to face the music when it comes time to giving them an extension. You know, we can't afford it. So I think they might go running back. I think the Lions could go running back at 17. We gonna see. I could turn my camera back on because I'm done eating now. I'm gonna pick my teeth in a minute with a toothpick and then eat the food that I pick out my teeth. That's how you recycle. That don't make sense, lunatic. That's like saying you'll drink your own piss to recycle the water you drank. No, it's not the same. Because there's no flavor in piss. No, ain't no flavor in water either. Nah, you right. All right, Lions. Lions got the pick in. Minnesota's on the clock. Let's see what happens. Do the Lions take a running back at 17? I'm guessing they will. I'm guessing they will since they traded away David Washington. Minnesota might go wide receiver. Hold on, let me think. What Minnesota need? Lions could go all. You know what? Lions could go offensive line though. I'm thinking because you figure you don't have to go running. Yeah, you don't have to go running. But damn, you got rid of David though. That David and Goliath, boy. All right, let's see what the Lions do. We waiting. Come on, Lions. Who you going? Offensive line or running back? I don't think you're gonna go defense. Cornerback, safety, you can get later. Linebacker, edge, you can go later too. Lineman is a question mark. Lineman is a question mark. Tackle, offensive tackle, or guard. There's a lot of tackles in this. Well, not a lot. There's a few tackles in this draft that's looked at as being better fit at guard. There's really not no offensive lineman that really like moves the needle to make ooh. You know what I mean? He's game altering. Nah, I don't see that. So let's see. Oh, they live. I'm listening to the TV in the front room. Oh, shit. Blake Miller. They took a lot offensive lineman. Blake Miller, offensive tackle. Out of Clemson, yep. Blake Miller, they took our offensive tackle out of Clemson. So I was kind of right between a running back and an offensive lineman. Damn. All right. So the Vikings pick is in, and now the Panthers are on the clock. Who could trade back? Seattle's last. The Dolphins at 30. Kansas City at 29. Fuck the Niners. Bills. Bears. Browns at 24. They already had that one. Eagles at 23. Chargers at 22. Pittsburgh at 21. Dallas at 20. So there's no teams left that have 2 picks. Kansas City does have the 3rd, so they end up having 2 first-round picks. Yep, 2 first-round picks. Yeah, if the Seahawks trade back, I'm going to guess it will be with the Raiders. I just because of the connection, and then that's not a far jump up for the last pick of the first round. It depends on who's there. Denzel Boston is still out there. If Denzel Boston's there at 32, I believe the Raiders could make a jump up. Even though I think they'll trade back from the second round, I think Boston is good enough to make a jump up for. He's okay. Minnesota Vikings got Caleb Banks, defensive tackle out of Florida. Ain't Banks the one with the foot injury? He went before Lee Hunter and fucking Oh my God. So I guess Caleb Banks' foot was okay. You know what I mean? I guess his foot was okay. Damn. Damn. He went with the bad foot. That's crazy. That's crazy. He went with the bad foot. Kristen Wilkins' little brother. No, I don't. I'm fucking with y'all. Yeah, Cowboys got another pick coming. So does Kansas City. Nah, Ray Lewis didn't kill nobody. It was his people did though. His people were the ones that did that shit. That's the way the system go. You know, they want to put murders on the one that has the most money, which is fucked up because the real perpetrators of the crime don't, you know what I mean, don't get touched. So the Panthers pick is in, and the Eagles are on the clock. Hey, they moving kind of fast, bro. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. They be moving kind of fast, man. I shall return shortly. Hold on real quick. All right, y'all. We got offensive tackle. What's his name? Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle. Carolina got. That's why I said if you're going for tackle, you got to get them early because they're not going to be deep like that. As far as being at the offensive tackle spot, they're probably going to be moved inside. But Freeling is a guy out of Georgia that they got. Eagles are on the clock. The Eagles made a trade with the Dallas Cowboys, which, damn, the same division. Y'all trade. I guess y'all found it both beneficial for each other. Yeah, whatever it is. But now the Eagles are their pick is in, and the Steelers are on the clock behind them. So we got the Eagles that have the pick in. Let me go check the TV because I'll have that shit ready for y'all too. What? My dog Bishop tripping. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Makai Lemon, wide receiver, USC, goes to Philadelphia. Philadelphia Eagles got a lemon. Philadelphia invested in a lemon. Good luck. No, I'm fucking with you. He's a solid dude from USC. Steelers have a pick in, and the punk ass dischargers are on the clock. I hope they draft chlamydia, or maybe they might even draft gonorrhea, or shit. Who knows? Maybe herpes simplex 20. I'm running back and forth, y'all. I got the TV on with the draft on it, and I'm in here with y'all in my business room, my business suite. You feel me? Yes. How y'all feeling, man? Do y'all really? You know what? I think there's a big, strong possibility the Raiders trade up to 32. I just got a feeling, cause we're getting down to 23. We're almost like less than 10 picks away from the end of the first round. But I'm gonna stand pat on what I believe, that the Raiders tomorrow trade back from 36. And I love the fact that it's at 36, because now with the round one being over tonight they can contact teams. Look at teams that might want to trade, have them be able to trade, that want to move up, and they can move back. So they'll be able to contact, you know what I mean? It's different when you're going through the draft and you only got so many minutes to put in your call and make things happen. Now you got overnight. First round is over. You got the fourth pick of the second round. You got enough time to negotiate and make things happen on a deal for you to trade back and get multiple picks and still get a good guy that's going to come in and help this team win. So that's why I said we got one of them drafts that's not really spectacular, but you got to, and this is what I mean. I'm going to give you a good example. This is the kind of draft where you'll get a lot of 10-year type players compared to where you'll get majority of guys that you were a flash in the pan and probably give you about 6 or 7 years of service, and then next thing you know they're in the UFL. This is the kind of, because you got a lot of solid players, a lot of solid, not no star quality, but some of them are going to become stars because they just got that work ethic and they're going to be in the right situation, right scheme. It's going to bring out the best in them. But there's a lot of these guys out there. Like the Raiders is going to really hit on their picks. I just got a strong feeling that we're going to get guys that's going to be eye-openers to all of us. Like, what? We got who? You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a position of need, but it's going to be one of the best guys at that position that we do draft. With that being said, so Steelers are pick is in, and the Chargers are on the clock. I'm gonna go turn off this damn AC, man. This shit cold. This motherfucker colder than a witch's titty, man. Steelers got Ianachor, offensive lineman. What I'm noticing, there's a lot of offensive linemen coming off the board, which is not a priority as far as a main focus for us. That's pushing a lot of shit to us. With the amount of tackles, I didn't know this many was gonna go off. Let's count them. Let's count the offensive, not even tackles, just offensive linemen. So we got, when they start coming off, at 9, we got 1 offensive tackle. At 10, 2 offensive tackles. 12, 3 offensive tackles. We got a guard at number 14 coming off. That's 4 offensive linemen so far in the top 14 picks. Offensive tackle at 17, that's 5. Offensive tackle at 19, that's 6. Offensive tackle at 21, that's 7. 7 of the first 21 picks are offensive linemen. And that's a position that's not really the main need. It's not like, oh, we got to get a left tackle or a right tackle. No, if we get a lineman, it'll be later. But 7 out of the first 21 picks are offensive linemen. That means 7 other players that we may need, maybe not total 7, but out of that 7, up to 7, odd-wise, our odds go in the favor of there's going to be players that we need that's falling to us. Because now there's at 21, going 22, there's only 10 picks left. 7 of the linemen went, and there's still linemen that could be taken off the board before we get to 32. So this draft is pushing a lot of shit down the second round. That 36 pick is getting more valuable as we go. More valuable. So what may have been yesterday's prices ain't today's prices or tomorrow's prices, because now that shit went up. Considering what is going to be there at 36 and what other teams behind us really, really want, and who they really, really want, are they available? They're going to make the deal to move up to get them. Bro, and I wouldn't be surprised if we move up. To be honest, we could be one of those teams that can move at 32. Denzel Boston there at 32, bruh, and nobody took him, and Seattle's willing to move back, and you got inside track with Seattle because I was the offensive coordinator there. I was the offensive lineman there last season to win a Super Bowl. Bruh, let's do each other a solid. You move back, we move up. Let's help each other out. Let us get our guy, and we'll give you the picks you want. It could happen. It could happen. That's crazy. So the Chargers pick is in. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers took a lineman. Because now that linemen are coming off like that, you better grab one. One of the top tier linemen in this draft is available now. You better get them. Because that's 7. 1 guard and 6 fucking tackles have been taken off the board. I did not see that coming. Because the tackles weren't highly touted like that. Like, there was only a handful of tackles, and some of those tackles are going to be converted to guard. And I was like, okay, there's more defensive tackles than there is offensive tackles in this draft. That's crazy. Mesidor line edge is going to the Chargers. Max Mesidor. I'm not Mesidor. I'm tripping. Akeem Mesidor. So the edge from Miami is going to the Chargers. It don't matter. It don't matter. Chargers ain't gonna never be shit. They just one of them. They the choke. They're champions at choking. I mean, shit. If they had a trophy for choking, that would be the only trophy they would have in their case, because they have no Super Bowls. So choking gotta be the best thing they do. All right. Cowboys are on the clock. Let's go, man. I'm really curious now. I'm really starting to think that these Raiders might trade up, bruh. And I was dead set on like, no, they're gonna. I really still believe they'll trade back, but what's gonna be there in the area of 32? That's the sweet spot. 32 will be a Raiders pick if they want it. It's just, oh my God. This shit is crazy, man, for real. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, man. We like, what, damn, 100 deep? We got to be 100 deep alone on Instagram. I know we are at 32 here on, we got 32 on YouTube. Damn near 100 on Instagram. Fuck. I ain't mad, though. Okay. I bet you, I ain't gonna bet you, I'm guessing, Dallas's pick is gonna be an offensive lineman. Hey, Dak makes too much money. Dak makes too much money not to be successful in Dallas. It's not adding up. You make way too much money to not be successful. That shows you why you deserve that money. So they're gonna put offensive linemen. I think that's gonna be the thing that the Dallas Cowboys go for right now. Because these linemen are coming off, and you better grab. If you need a lineman and you're in the first round, you better grab them. You better grab them. Because if they make it to the second round, they gone. The Sharks are coming out. They're going to smell blood in the water. Like, oh, offensive tackle landed in the second round that was supposed to be a first rounder? Oh, we own them. They own them. Let's go. I hope all these teams pick the wrong player and they bust in 2 years. Oh, dog, why you got to say that? Fuck them other teams. Just like I say, fuck them kids, fuck them teams. All right, Dallas is on the clock. Come on, Dallas, make a bad decision and push something else down to us. We getting close. They're at 23. There's only 32 in the first round, so we're 9 picks away from the end of the We're 9 picks away from being done with round 1. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Round 2 is cracking. Oh, round 2 and 3 was cracking tomorrow. That's our shit. And then day 3 is our shit because we got 3/4. You come on, bruh. All right. The Browns have traded. They now have the 24th pick. They done traded and got the 24th pick. Wow. No, they already had the 24th. Am I right? Oh, wait, didn't the Browns made a trade earlier, didn't they? Oh, no, the Dallas pick is in, and yeah, the Browns are on the clock now. I'm tripping. I know they made a trade earlier. I just didn't remember which one. I think Dallas took an offensive lineman. I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas and Cleveland both are back-to-back offensive linemen. I'm just the way this draft is going. I think it's going to be back-to-back offensive linemen. I'm guessing. You got to grab them now. If you want good quality, you got to get them now. And both Dallas and Browns have multiple picks in this first round with Dallas trading. Let me see. What did Dallas trade earlier? Yep, this is Dallas' second pick of the second round. I mean, of the first round. They got to go linemen. Them and the Browns. This is the Browns' second pick too, right? Browns at 9. Yep, and this is the Browns' second pick, and they're back to back. They're gonna go tackle. They're gonna go. I don't know about tackle. It could be guard, but they're gonna go linemen. I believe Dallas and Cleveland will go back to back linemen. What did they pick earlier? No, Cleveland won't. But Cleveland lost everybody on their O-line. It might be a guard that Cleveland goes with now. They got a tackle at 9. Dallas got. What did Dallas have? Dallas got defense. They went defense with their pick at 11 with safety. I still think they can go. They both can go offensive linemen. I think tackle for Dallas or guard. I think Cleveland will be guard. Cleveland lost damn near their whole offensive line. So they might. I think guard. Okay, the pick is in. They went edge. Malachi Lawrence. They went edge rusher. Dallas did. So they went defense twice. They went safety and edge. They're shoring up their defense. Okay. I see them. I think they still should have went. There's going to be edges later, too. I think they should have went offensive tackle. They didn't even go offensive line first round with their 2 picks. Now, I'm thinking guard for Cleveland. OG for Cleveland. Damn. So they went thinking they're getting the edge to replace old boy they traded. That's what they're trying to do. Well, we know where Max Crosby ain't going to. Dallas is off the trade list. Bishop, where you at? What's up, nigga? Little fat fuck. My dog's a little fat fuck. You want to say hi to the people? Come on. Come on. You want to say hi to the people? Come on. Come here. No, come over here. Come on. I got you. Come on. Up. Good boy. This nigga be snorting. Say hi to the people. Say hi to him. He said hi in his language. Say it again. You see yourself? Look at yourself on the screen. Look at you. Look at you. All right, go play, boy. Oh, fat boy, man. He a fat boy. And he be shitting like a motherfucker, too. All right. Browns pick is in, and now the Bears are on the clock. Oh, yeah, we got Raiders in the chat, man. Let's go.
Ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that. Shout out to everybody that's hanging with your boy, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Okay, so we got the Browns with the pick in, and the Bears are on the clock at number 25. 25. The first round is almost over. I think if the Raiders move up, it'll be with Seattle. That's what I'm guessing. Damn. Hey, this been a good draft, though. Like I said, a lot of teams are getting pieces that they need. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not earth-shaking. Like, oh, they drafted something. It's not that kind of draft. But it's the draft is if the right team drafts the right player, you're going to get the best out of him to help you win games. He said his name is Raider Bishop. Bishop Raider sound better. Bishop Raider. Raider Bishop? That almost sound like he's a church dude. That's Pastor Bishop. That's Raider Bishop. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Hey, the Cowboys always choke. They always choke. Them and the Niners. Like they had great histories, but now it's like, bruh, it's like you always bet against them on your parlay card in the playoffs. All right, I'm saying the Browns taking offensive guard. Am I right? Am I right? I don't think they could go wide receiver. If they did Denzel Boston, which in my mock drafts, Boston didn't come off till I had the 49ers take him one time. I had Denzel going to the New England Patriots. And I had Seattle taking Denzel Boston too at one time, since, he plays for Washington. University of Washington's in Seattle, so they get to see all his home games. That's another thought. But if they're willing to trade back, then Denzel Boston is not on their radar. That's a good thing for us if that's the main guy we want for Mendoza. Closer we get to 32, it can happen. All right, let's see what these punk ass Browns do. Browns always make the wrong decision. But they did go offensive tackle early. I'm not mad at them for that because they do got two young quarterbacks going into their second year. You want to shore up that offensive line considering the people you lost. Where's it at? My dog got a Raider jersey, y'all. You can't be no fan of other team if you fucking with me. I will beat the Chief. I will beat the Donkey. I will beat any team out of his ass until he submit and be a Raider. Nah, shout out to Peter. I wouldn't do that to Bishop, man. That's my dog. That's my son. I'm a fur dad. Is that what they call it? A fur dad? Am I a fur dad? I might be. Not the shit on my face though. I'm a nap dad. If Bishop had hair like this, I'll be a nap dad. All right, Bears are on the clock. I'm still waiting to see what Cleveland does. Their pick is in, but it's not being known. I'm assuming offensive guard. All right, Bears pick. Let's see. I'm listening to the TV. Oh, they took wide receiver. I remember I told you, I said I hope they didn't take Denzel Boston. Oh, Concepcion is going to Cleveland. That's a weapon for either.
He fitting it now.
Look, I'll show you. Come here, Bishop. Come here, fat boy.
It was funny. All I heard was.
Look, he in his Raider. He got his Raider jersey on, y'all. He got his Raider. Let the people know.
Say Raiders.
Say Raiders. He can't talk yet, y'all. He can't talk. He got his jersey on though. So Concepcion is a Cleveland Brown. Okay, Shador Sanders. I know they said Shador Sanders and Deshaun Watson is having the competition of quarterback. But that's a good weapon for one of them.
Then we had the mango ones, just to let you know.
All right, that's fine. Thank you though. Appreciate it. So the Bears are on the clock. Let's see what they do. Oh, this draft is okay. It's panning out the way, but the lineman is catching me by surprise. So we're still stuck at 7 linemen gone. What do the Bears do? Now the Bears could go offensive lineman. That's one thing for certain. Because they were just the NFC Championship away from the Super Bowl. Thank you, baby. Let me get my cup. Yep.
Look at this fool. Look at him. He tumbled over. Look.
What is he trying to get it off?
Yeah.
Little fat ass. My dog trying to take the jersey off. If he take that jersey off, I'm beating the shit out. No, I'm beating him with a shoe. Okay, so the Bears, the pick is in, and now the Bills are on the clock. Hey, they're moving along now. Do the Raiders get the 32nd pick from Seattle? Do the Raiders get the 32nd pick for Denzel Boston? You do not wait till tomorrow to see if Boston falls 4 spots to you. If that's your target, you brought him in for a top 30, you done talked to this young man, you got to make a move on him. Hey, salute to the nation. Without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. That's the Mickey Ficky Raider Nation, man. Hey, salute to the shield.
He clapped, baby. He jumped up like this.
All right, Bears. What's the move? What's the move, Bears? We gonna find out in a minute. I can hear the front room and see what they're gonna select. Hey, yeah, y'all, please hit that like if you haven't, man. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. We are here Monday through Friday, every weekday. 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's the Lunatic Raiders Show right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all pulling up today. We'll be back tomorrow for rounds 2 and 3, if I'm here. You know what I mean? I might try to slide through the party, but if not, I like this. I like being here with y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all can't be at the draft party in Hayward. I can, but I'd rather be hanging with y'all because I deal with you guys on a daily, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for real. So we're waiting on the Bears to see what did the Bears do. We're going to keep it live. We're going to keep it interesting and live. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Good Lord. Y'all deeper than EDC over there, boy. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, come on over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. We will be giving away a brand new TV once we hit 3,000 subs. One lucky subscriber will be chosen, and I just need the address to send it to, and I have it shipped straight to your door. So just, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. We're here Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? We know we got the draft weekend jumping off. Saturday is going to be fun, too. I can't wait to go live for the draft Saturday because that's when we're going to be wiggling and making moves up and down the charts, especially with 3 4th-round picks. That's insane. That is insane. That's some good shit we can get at 4. I expect a running back. I expect like the 6th round. I want a tight end. I like Riley Nowakowski, tight end from Indiana, familiar with Fernando or Mendoza, so I would love that. And he's a tight end that could play fullback as well as special teams. What did the Bears do? We're waiting. We're waiting. Yes, sir. Yeah, baby, we in this building. This episode has been brought to you by Modelo Chelada Suprema Mango. If y'all ain't up on these, this and the tropical. The tropical is my favorite. They didn't have it, so my girl got me this, but I rock with it. And as you can see the percent. Yeah, boy, 8 is enough. For those that remember that old TV show. Come on, Bears, show. Let's see if they announce it. I think they're getting ready to announce the Bears pick. Oh, it's going down. I'm listening. Defensive back. The Bears took a defensive back, Dylan Thieneman from Oregon. The defensive back from Oregon. He's a junior. So, hey, shout out to them. They went defense, safety. Basically going to be the safety, man. But, yeah, Oregon Duck in the building. Yes, sir. Now who did the Texans? Also, the Texans moved up to 25. So the Texans at 25. And then now the 49ers at 27. We're getting close to that 32. Do the Raiders move to 32? I know they waiting. Denzel Boston is saying, hey, bruh, hey, grab me, bruh. Brother, grab me, brother. I'm here. Who did the Texans take? So there's only been 7 linemen taken, offensive linemen taken so far. So shit is starting to go defense now. You're getting safeties. You're getting edge rushers. You got wide receivers that ain't Denzel Boston. The Dolphins traded with the Niners. The Niners are down at 30 now. Yeah, they traded with the Niners. See, teams are trading back in the... Look, how many trades in the first round we done had already? We done had... Look, in the first round alone, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 15, but you cut that in half, you're looking at about 7, because I know some of these teams are doing deals with each other. So you got about 7 or 8 of these draft picks have been traded back from. That's what that shows you how many first round draft picks, or not even picks, how many first round picks have been traded back? What's the most in league history? Let me see. What's the most trade backs in first round in the NFL history books? What year had the most trade backs in the first round of the NFL draft?
The 2023 NFL Draft had the most trades in the first round, with a total of 41 trades occurring that year. In recent years, there have been a lot of trades, with 9 in 2022 and 7 in 2023.
That was the trade period. I'm saying first round. What year had the most first round trades in the NFL draft? She don't want to answer. Look, bitch, how many first round trades have there been in the NFL that made history? You gotta talk to them bad.
There have been 17 trades involving the number 1 overall pick in NFL history, with 13 of those occurring since.
That's not what I asked you. I'm retired. Fuck that bitch. I go buy a new one. Shout out to New Jack City. Okay, the Texans, the pick is in. We're waiting. Miami is on the clock. Who can they put? Texans on the clock. What the Texans do? Yeah, we getting close, boy. I think 32 is that sweet spot. If the Raiders do trade back or trade up, it will be 32 with Seattle. They're going to announce the pick. All right, the Texans have taken Keelan Rutledge, guard. There go another offensive lineman. That's 8 of them. Guard, Georgia Tech. Keelan Rutledge. So that's 8. That's 2 guards and 6 offensive tackles that's been taken in the first round. Shit's getting pushed down to it because we wouldn't have took dude. Not this high. We wouldn't have took dude. I don't think at 36 he's a name that you would have took. It's just it doesn't. No, it doesn't pan out. It doesn't pan out. So now the Dolphins pick is in, and the Bills are on the clock. After the Bills, we are 4 picks away from Seattle 32. Does Seattle sit there? The rumors are they were looking to trade back. And who else would be a better trade partner than a team that has its former offensive line coach, former offensive coordinator, not to mention Derek Young, wide receiver, that was there last year. You know what I mean? You wash my back, I wash yours. We want to trade back. You want to trade up. Let's do this. So we got the Bills. So as the the Dolphins are let it be known, the Bills, the Chiefs, the Niners, the Patriots, and the Seahawks are next. After Dolphins, we got 5 picks left on the board. Can the Raiders make a move, or do they stand pat? And then I think they stand pat because with all this shit being pushed to us, there's going to be multiple players there at 36 that's going to be, I guess, equal in value that you can trade back and still get somebody. Why not, instead of just trading back and getting one, let's trade back, get multiple picks, and get more than one to address different needs. I think Spike Tech got this under control. I'm not mad at him. I can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow night, and I think we go live at, what time is the draft tomorrow? What time is the NFL draft day 2 tomorrow?
6 p.m. Central Time. According to Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, Day 2 begins at 6 p.m. Central Time, Friday, April 24th, covering rounds 2 and 3.
So 6 p.m. Central Time, that's what, 5 o'clock? Is Central 1 hour ahead of us? I think Central is 1 hour. So it's 5 o'clock for us and 8 o'clock. I don't remember. Or 7 o'clock Eastern, is it? What time Pacific Standard Time is day 2 of the NFL draft?
Day 2 of the 2026 NFL Draft,
4 o'clock.
which includes rounds 2 and 3, starts at 4 p.m. Pacific.
So 4 o'clock tomorrow, I will be live at 3:30. 30 minutes before, we're going to get down with the get down. Rounds 2 and 3. This should be fun. This shit should be fun. So look for me tomorrow, y'all. We not out of here yet. I ain't getting down. I ain't going to be finished with this until this round is over. I want to see if the Raiders do move up. I'm curious. But everything is telling me they're going to stand pat. There's going to be so much pushback to them. They might not even need to trade up for Denzel Boston, to be honest with you. I don't see nobody that's going to make that threat. But then again, if they feel like there is one, then I think Seattle would be the target. Because I think they would be jumping the ones ahead of them in the draft to try to beat them and making a move for Denzel if that's who they want. All right, come on, Dolphins. Who is it? Always drink water. Always drink water, ladies and gentlemen. Shh. What the Dolphins doing? We listening for the Dolphins, you guys. Hold on, we listening. What are the Dolphins doing? So if the head coach is defensive minded in Miami, do they go defense? I can't believe Banks went off the board first DT. Chris Johnson is who Miami Dolphins took. Cornerback, San Diego State. San Diego State. So that's a DT. That's a guy that I don't think we was fucking with either anyway. There's another guy getting pushed down. The Bills are on the clock. The Buffalo Bills are on the clock. Oh, shit. I'm getting kind of nervous, y'all. I'm thinking, hey, the Raiders could make a move if they want to. I don't see why not. If Denzel Boston is him and that they really want him, but I'm also looking at the defensive tackle as well. That's another one. Damn, Tick.
You know hot? I'm sweating.
I'm trying to think.
I took him outside to the park.
Who would they? You already did?
Mm-hmm. With his Raider jersey.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, he was starting like. So I brought him back up because I know he needed water.
Okay, the Patriots. Oh, the Patriots made a deal with the Bills. Patriots are on the clock. If these motherfuckers go Denzel Boston, because the teams they jumped all need wide receivers, including them. They all need wide receivers. Chiefs are on the clock. Okay, so the Patriots got their pick in. We're waiting on that, and the Chiefs are now on the clock. I hope the Chiefs draft gonorrhea. Gonorrhea out of University of Muff Diving. They took wide receiver gonorrhea syphilis out of Northwestern Vagina. Oh, I gotta give you a high five on that one. That's funny as shit. I didn't even think that up. That just came out. Oh my God. Oh, missing out on the shot. Oh, nigga, y'all got me fucked up. Patriots get. What that nigga got? Oh, Caleb Lamula, another lineman, another tackle. That's another tackle. Shit getting pushed down, bruh. That's another tackle. I'm surprised he went that long, to be honest with you. From Utah. Okay, now the Queefs are on the this is where the Queefs get gonorrhea syphilis from Southwest Virginia, or I said my bad, Southwest Virginia University. Oh, Alec M. Yep, that's another lineman. We're damn near in double digits of the first round with offensive linemen with only 2 guards. Everybody's grabbing tackles. They grab them, and that's what they supposed to do because the class of the offensive tackles is not like really deep. So your best quality is gonna be at the top of the pickings. So you gotta get them now. Or whatever's gonna be left is gonna just be like role players. You know what I mean? Backups and depth. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. Potential not prospects, but potential what they call them? Projects. Projects, not the PJs that you live in with the rats and roaches, but the PJs projects. Those projects that you know, I'm taking something and try to make something out of nothing. All right, the Chiefs pick are in. Let's see if they get if they gotta go get a fucking shot or take a horse pill to get rid of what they catch. I hope they catch a something they can't get rid of. They say the Kansas City Chiefs fan base got anal beads made out of pool balls. Boy, that'll hurt. Oh, shit. When they pull them out, they sound like you breaking the rack. Shout out to all the Kansas City Chiefs fans out there that gotta sit on memory foam pillows due to the anal ball, the pool ball anal beads, man. Hey, you're gonna have to probably go down to golf balls, maybe, man. Y'all doing too much. Your sphincter muscle is like hella loose. Oh, shit. Oh, we getting close. Oh, the Niners moved all the way out of the first round. No, the Niners are on the clock. I hope, the Niners are about to draft, what's his name? Chris. I can't even get it out. Chris Dildo from Swipe Tech University. And he's from Leaky Butt, Colorado. He went to high school in Leaky Butt, Colorado, and he went to the University of Swipe Dick University. Oh, shit. This motherfucker ride bicycles with the seat missing. In San Francisco, that's what they ride down those steep hills on bicycles with the seat missing. Oh, shit. The Niners traded again. The Jets are on the clock. If these motherfuckers get Denzel Boston, they moved up from the second round. They moved. I know exactly what these motherfuckers did. And fuck you, Niners. If they do that shit, man, I swear to God, I hope you guys get a fucking yeast infection in your throat and you can't swallow or eat for a month, and then you just shrivel up and just decompose. Fuck y'all. Damn, they let the Jets. That's the third first round pick the Jets got. They got the tight end. They got the edge rusher. So they went tight end, edge when they got Bailey at edge from Texas Tech. Now they on the clock. They took the Niners pick at number 30. Chiefs are the pick is in. Let's see what these sons of bitches do. Hey, have you hated a team so much you just like you can't ejaculate when you have an intercourse with your girl? Like you can't even focus. You hate them so much. Like this pretty good, but God, fuck the Chiefs. Peter Woods, defensive tackle, Clemson. Peter Woods was another guy's name out there too, though. But that's not the guy I was really focused on. Because I think Peter Woods was kind of scheduled to go in the first round before we picked. But I'm not really tripping off of Peter Woods. That's a hell of a name. Peter Woods. Because Peter is on wood. So he has morning wood every day. Every morning and evening and afternoon. Bruh, that's not a good thing, bruh. You can't pee. You got to squat when you pee. If you always got Peter Woods. The Jets are on the clock, and you got the Bills and the Seahawks right behind them. The Niners moved back more than, I think, twice or three times, huh? Niners made three. I think they moved. Oh, so the Niners got the first pick. These motherfuckers going Denzel Boston, bruh. Because you know they're getting rid of Ayuk. Ayuk is getting gone. They already let, what's his name go? Debo go. Always the Niners. Hey, Raiders, move up with Seattle, bruh, and put some balls on that shit. God dang. I don't think donkeys suck balls. I think they inhale them. I almost choked inhaling air. So just imagine them inhaling in balls. God damn. I don't know. Is those your tonsils that's swollen? No, that you just got a pair of nuts in your throat. My bad. All right, the Jets pick is in. If these motherfuckers grab Denzel Boston, I'm catching their ass in the parking lot. And I'm going to put them pool balls in a sock and wear their ass out. Okay, Buffalo Bills are on the clock. Now, what the Bills is going to draft, the Bills from their recent history in the 4 Super Bowls, back to back that they lost, they're going to probably draft the Heimlich maneuver. For those that don't know what the Heimlich maneuver is, it's for when you're choking. They choke a lot, so they're going to need something to help them resuscitate them and bring them back. Let's see what the Jets do. If the Jets go Denzel Boston, I'm gonna get some brass knuckles and some bear spray. They got Cooper Jr. I knew they was going wide receiver, but it's not Denzel Boston. They went Cooper Jr. from Indiana, Fernando Mendoza's former wide receiver. I'm not mad at that. I hear people say, why don't we go get a former receiver for Mendoza that he's familiar with? But I'm like, you rather go with familiarity over a wide receiver that is better than him? That's better than him. So and rather than having a receiver that's better than Cooper, you rather just have Cooper just because they both tied each other's shoes and trimmed their nut hairs in the locker room after games. I don't understand that shit. That don't make sense to me. I want the best of that position. Not just because these motherfuckers played tiddlywinks together in junior high school. I'm lying and shit, but you know what I mean, it was funny. But I don't want that. I want the best wide receiver available. Not just because he played with this guy. Just imagine. Now Cooper is going to go catch passes from Geno Smith. And Geno Smith most likely going to throw it to the guy that's covering him. Good luck with that shit. 17 interceptions last season. Good luck with that, Cooper. Hey, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Yeah, you're going to be hanging with him, all right. The Bills are on the clock. The Seattle Seahawks got the last pick. Do they trade back with us? Let's go. Oh, shit. Do we trade up? Or do we even have to? But I think the Niners are sitting there at the first pick where they made that pick with that trade with the Jets to grab somebody. Who they grabbing besides somebody's ass? Going around, running around the locker room butt naked, slapping each other on the ass. That's the Niners. Hey, the Niners, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I ain't supposed to tell nobody this because they didn't really want me to put this out there. But you know what the Niners do in their locker room? You know the boy cheerleader that they got? They make him run around naked while everybody snap him in the ass with the towel. What? So you go from grabbing ass to snapping ass? Is that we're playing snap ass now? Is that what it's called now? You don't grab ass no more? They went from grabbing ass to snapping ass. Y'all gonna catch a case. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. You gonna fuck around and drop the soap, and then you gonna try to bend over backwards just so you don't have to bend over forward to pick that motherfucker up. Oh, the Titans made a trade. So it was the Bills on the clock, huh? The Bills is traded back. Look, everybody's trading out the first round, bro. That shit, that don't like make your antennas go up. Like, why is everybody trading out the first round? Because the draft is so even. The first round picks now are just as easy or equal to the picks in the second and third round. That's why you just got to pick the right guy that fits your shit. Titans are on the clock. And then the Seattle Seahawks, or my bad, I said it wrong. The Seattle Seahawks are last in the first round. All right, the pick is in for the Titans, and Seattle's on the clock. Let's see how if Seattle changes. Let's see. Let's see. I don't care what the Titans do. The Titans, shit. Every damn team has the same need from the way they say it. Here we go. Here we go. I want to do my ding 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 ding. Oh, there go. Edge rusher out of Auburn is who the Titans took. His name is Khalorj Falk. Edge. All right, Seattle's on the clock. Last pick of the first round. Do they trade? Do they trade? Do Seattle trade out of this with the Raiders? Or anybody ahead of the Raiders to move up? Raiders is going to be at 36 with a gang of people to be able to choose from. I knew this was going to happen. If Raiders don't trade up, they're going to trade back. You can bet your sweet Tibby Dunbar on that shit. Let's see. Seattle's last. Damn, this is a good first round, though. A lot of movement. A lot of players going to places that are needed. Shit, there's a lot of good quality players on the board still, bruh. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. If there's a log jam at 36 with equal evaluated talent, the Raiders gotta trade back, bruh. They got to. We gotta get more picks. Cause we can get more of these guys that's still there. Let's see what I think Seattle's gonna go ahead and pick. Unless they on the phone right now talking to Spy Tech, be like, well, look, give us your second round pick and give us your fourth. A second and a fourth just to move up 4 spots. We got you. Matter of fact, give us Trey Tucker. No, give us AOC. We want AOC. We need somebody to hand out Gatorade and wipe the sweat off the brow of the players. let me quit. AOC fans gonna be mad like, fuck lunatic. We're gonna report you. And I'm just gonna be like, hey, report these nuts. They hang so well. All right, let's see. Seattle, I think Seattle's gonna make a pick. But then again, it's taking a while, so they might be negotiating. Seattle might be negotiating with somebody. Don't be surprised if Seattle trade back, because I heard they wanted to, and everybody's been trading back now, so why not them? But to who? Are the Raiders willing to move up to grab somebody, or are the Seahawks going to be like, I'm going to sit here, we're going to pick somebody, we're not trading back because we're not getting any good offers? That could happen. So we're waiting. Oh, shit, the last pick of the first round. Tomorrow is on and cracking. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Hey, good draft. We got our quarterback. A lot of good talent has been pushed down into the second round now. Can't wait till tomorrow. Second and third rounds is cracking. I expect the Raiders either to have multiple second-round picks or multiple third. They're going to trade one of these guys, one of these rounds. They're going to trade back to get more picks in either or the rounds. But I can't wait to see what it is, and then who do they pick if they do. I don't see us picking in. Seattle's still on the clock. They still ain't on. The pick is not in yet. Why is the pick not in and you the last pick? They're on the phone with somebody. Until I see the pick is in, they are still on they are talking business, because there's no reason to rush right now. You already know who you're gonna pick if you're gonna pick. There's nobody, you know what I mean, ahead of you or behind you until tomorrow. Seattle on the clock. Oh, this is interesting, boy. What's Seattle concocting? Man, does that turn into a shield? Does that seacock, that dick nose and ball throat turn into it? Does that shit turn into a shield? That's all I want to know. They got a ball and dick for a nose and throat. You ain't got an Adam's apple. You got an Adam's nut sack. They still on the clock. This is not something ain't right. They're talking to somebody. Can they get the deal done? Cause they gotta talk quick. Bro, we only got so many minutes to get the pick in. Look, this is what we want from you to move from there to here. You gotta have this, and this. No, we ain't gonna give you this, but we'll give you that. Okay, no, okay, we'll do this, we'll do that, but we won't do that other thing. What's the other thing? I'm not gonna eat it from behind. No, you can't have my P. Diddy, my P. Diddy muscle oil. They still on the clock. It don't even say pick is in. They have more than ample time. Hold on, let's listen. I think they keeping the pick. The pick is in. I did it before they punk ass. Come on, say it. Who is it? They got to replace their safety, running back. They got to replace a running back, a safety, wide receiver. Corner. They got to replace their corner, too. Kobe Bryant's gone. Seattle Seahawks take. I'm listening, y'all. This nigga Goodell want to sit up here and give a fucking soliloquy or some bullshit. Nigga, just name the fucking player that was taken. This nigga want to recite fucking poetry. They got the Make-A-Wish dude out there. Hey, wish for another motherfucking winning season. Oh, he on his deathbed? Oh, he said he tripping. Peaches said that motherfucker tripping. With the 32nd pick of the... Running back Jadarian Price. I knew they was going running back because what's name left to where what's name go to? Kansas City, huh? Walker went to Kansas City. So they kept the pick. They didn't trade out of it. Now we got tomorrow. Raiders got the 4th pick of the 2nd round. Let's go. Let's go. Draft is over, man. Hey, shout out to all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Before y'all get up out of here, man, you already know what to do, man. Hit that like button. You know this shit been fun. We had fun together. We're going to do this shit tomorrow. So make sure you got your drink and a little bit of, you know what I mean, to do what you do. And I ain't talking about sucking ick. I'm talking about blowing. But, hey, whatever floats your boat, hey, I ain't the one to judge, man. But, hey, you guys enjoy your night, man. We're going into day 2 tomorrow, rounds 2 and 3. This is where it gets interesting. A lot of good talent has been pushed down from the 1st round into the 2nd. Where do doo-doo land at? Usually doo-doo lands in the toilet, but where doo-doo land at? You got Denzel Boston out there. You got Lee Hunter. There's guys out there that we like, that we want, and we'll see what happens, man. So with that being said, man, enjoy the rest of the evening. Be safe, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to rock and roll 30 minutes before the draft start. I will be going live. I don't know what time that is because I'm still trying to figure out converting Central, Mountain, Eastern, and Pacific time together. Hey, it's all new to me. But, hey, we're going to do this shit. But I'm up out of here, and like I always say, babe, about this time, man, I'm out this bitch. Let's go, Raiders. Round 2 and 3 tomorrow. Let's go.
Yeah. It's more than football, this family. This legacy. Raiders allegiance. A paper hound entertainment production.